Yeah, hello. It is I, the person in charge. We're gonna do like a really rare stream. We're gonna do a really rare stream today, where I just draw and drink. Let me open my beer real quick. Doo-doo-doo. Shading? What's that? What's shading? I don't understand. I don't understand, and I refuse to understand. I have to draw. Let me just take like 1 swig to 2 swig of my beer. Thank you. Oh my god. It really hits you in the back of your throat. Can I tell you a story? Well, I don't need to ask you permission. I'm gonna tell you a story. I used to be a wee little girl who didn't like alcohol because alcohol tasted bad. And then alcohol started tasting good. You know, life's a mystery, but we keep it swifty here. Let me get my Discord out. You have to draw. Of course you have to draw. We're all drawers here. We're all cabinets and whatnot. Is that a funny joke, guys? Is that a funny joke? Please rate it out of 10. 100 being the correct answer. Beer is good. You like bitter drinks? I don't like dark beer though. It's too bitter. It's too bitter. Maybe if I get like some kind of depression, maybe then I'll start liking beer bitter. But until then, until that day comes, no. We're drawing. And we're being alcoholism. Remember? Oh my god, it's such a callback. We go back in the mines, swing our pickaxe side to side, side to side. The IPAs people look at, isn't beer itself bitter? Are they like, look at this man unable to drink like sludge. What a pussy. Bro, if you drink beer and you like it, that just means you like bitter stuff. I don't understand why beer drinkers have to... I don't know. Beer drinkers and other beer drinkers are all the same. And I whoop. And I oop and I oop. What? And I... Wait. Where did she go? Where did she go? Hello? Can you hear me? Can someone hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Na 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 na. Where did I go? Here I am. Ooh, I'm long now. I'm just like a little bit decapitated, but don't worry about it. Oh my god, I never noticed it because when I was making it, I couldn't see. My hat is fucking huge. My hat is huge. I love it. Do you guys know people with those crazy hats? It me right now. What happened to you, man? What happened to my whole setup? I can't see shit. You know what? I can put you... Oh. You know what is interesting? Sometimes I see VTubers and they're just like this. Oh my god, my hat is too big. You guys can see the hat a little bit too much. My hat too big. What do I do? Is it not working? Oh, it is. It is. It's like the persona, the VTuber is this huge, and then the chat is like here. But I respect this because the VTuber itself is like what, 1K, 2K, 3K. So like they're getting their money's worth. I'm so giant. I am giant. Hear me roar. Now I am smaller giant. I didn't spend 6K on my model, so it's fine. I love my big hat. It makes it possible for me to block Twitch chat and block the chat itself. It's like, what are they saying? You'll never know until someone types more. And you'll still not know what I'm talking about. Wait, I know what to do. If I make it a little... Wait, how do I... how do I make you smaller? Smallerize yourself. Okay, I can just go down, I guess. If I do this, it's like the hat is blocking like 3 to 5 messages. I love it. I love it when my hat blocks everything. It's such a fucking huge hat, man. I didn't even notice it when I was making it. It's fucking humongous. Cover the whole stream. I can. Hello? Hello? This is your car's extended warranty. Pay your fucking bills. That was a PSA from the tax authorities. Thank you. Do you think I can get hired at tax? I think that's what they're called, right? Do you think I can get hired at taxes.com.org? .png? I need a job. Oh, I don't need a job. Society makes me need a job. Wait, how do I phrase this more properly? I need money. Yeah, I knew how to phrase it properly. And I did it. That's the correct phrasing of things. I don't need a job for shit. I just need the cash. I just need hardcore parkour cash in my hands. In my grubby little hands. And then I'll finally be happy. My weapon is hat. Oh. I'm tax run. Oh my god, I was literally hiding from the tax man today just because I wasn't fucked enough to be like, oh, I'll help you out. Like, leave me alone, man. Like, I don't know what you're trying to look for. Like, I don't care, but I'm not giving it to you. Like, you think I'm gonna give you my data? What are you, the taxes? Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit. Tox? At least say rocks. Tox like toxic. Tax and rocks and toxic. I'm just saying shit right now? When am I not? When am I not just saying shit? You know, sometimes I listen to myself and then I question. Not me, because I know I'm fucked up. But I question you guys, like, why is, like, sometimes you wonder, why are people listening to crazy man babble for 2 hours? And then it's like, you guys, what happened? What was the trauma in your life that caused you to be like this? I sound like HR. The moment you're like, oh, I have depression, I'm gonna be like, oh, let's fire them before they get depression at work. Unrelated. Maybe, okay, as like a little start, we can make a little rocks tax fraud, okay? I love tax fraud. What are you, Dr. Seuss? What are you talking about? Street babbling is a spectacle, pure entertainment. That's so true though. They're just like, they don't even have a mic. It's like something, and they're talking about like how things are gonna end soon, and like if you look at their eyes, like really look, you can see that they're completely sane, you know? They're completely sane, and you should listen to them. Because let's be honest, what's the difference between what they're saying and what insert billionaire here is saying? There is no difference. It's the same. It's the same, but it's packaged different. It's packaged in a suit and tie and a shit ton of Botox. God, a lot of people put on Botox. Why does everyone love Botox, man? I mean, it's cheap. Never mind, I know why everyone likes Botox now. The only philosopher I care about is the guy who said, fuck taxes. Probably a philosopher like that, right? Philosophy of rocks, fuck taxes, that's number one, numero uno. That's thigh gap. I don't think that was a thigh gap, I think they just don't have the muscle. I can't draw myself counterfeiting bills, that's so difficult. I should draw my new thing, because I didn't like the hair of the other one. I think I made it based on a different model, but I wasn't really feeling it. But so I have short hair. Short rocks. Short hair rocks. I don't like how it says short. Never mind. Can you tell it's me? I have the whole X3 face on. You hear thigh gap. Well, if you want to call this a thigh gap, it is a gap between thighs. So it's factual. It's facts, but it's not very interesting. Is the hat a permanent thing? Yes, because I can fucking not show you guys what are you guys are typing. So if I'm like, oh, I don't like that comment, whoop, delete. See you never, suckers. Alright, how did I used to do art streams? I used to do art streams so much. I'm kind of, how do you call this? Homeless, not homeless. Visionless? No. Homeless. I think that's the closest word I'm looking for. Tyranny? Oh my god, that's like a 6-letter word. Come on, congratulations. I didn't know you knew how to spell things like that. I didn't know you were built like that. Built literate. Who are you? What did you do to Helmet? Hello, Neon DS. Go eat some food. Can you bring me food? I'm hungry. Well, I'm not, but I have cookies for consumption. Surprise, surprise. These are the monies I stole. I don't know who robbed the bank officer. Probably a lunatic. Probably Twitch chat did it. It's egg? Egg. Artist block. We love artist block. Already eat cheese and wine. I'm drinking beer. Let's go. Nope. I don't know who stole the money. Iris is so fucking tiny. Imagine I'm saying words and imagine the IRS is saying words, okay? I believe in you guys. I believe in you guys. Imagine that I made a comic, okay? Imagine I put words in and put the effort in to make comics. I don't really have the, what do you call, cells of the brain to do it right now. I didn't get the brain cell transplant quite yet. I'll do it after. I'll get it afterwards. That's why I want $1 million, so I can get at least 1 million brain cells. But, alas. Alas. Monster eater guy? What? Monster. Oh yeah! Dungeon Meshi! Oh, you're so right. Oh, maybe I should do some BL. I kind of miss drawing BL. This is all my alien stage BL. Blah 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 and Yuri. I miss them. I miss my BL. I forgot how I saved everything, so I can't really start pressing things. Let's do a little BL because Helmet actually had a great idea for once in his life. That never happens. Give me your money, you want to go to jail? Do you? Oh whoa. You know, if they start saying oh whoa, you gotta just stop. You just gotta start giving them money and shoot them in the back. One or the other. You don't know what alien stage is? Where's my fucking mouse? Where's my fucking mouse? Basically, humans are enslaved. And they have to go into this the battle of song. It's like Britain's Got Talent, but if you lose, the worst that happens is you die, and the best that happens is that you win. That's it. And all of these people, all of these characters you see, have to defeat each other after they live together as children. But they don't know what love is because they're stupid and they were basically enslaved. So all they knew is lie, be bi, and sing. And kill each other with song, I guess. You should watch it, it's free on YouTube. It's by a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artist. Why is Rock so mean? Why is lie, be bi, and die literally describe the whole fucking plot of Alien Stage? It's free on YouTube because it's like a whole ass cinematography animation. I think it's like 8 to 12 episodes, but it's actually really well done. And it has like a huge fan base. But I do recommend you do not interact with the fan base because the thing about interacting with 12-year-olds are that they're fucking stupid. Do you know when in Alien Stage they'll show you the men kissing the men and the women kissing the women, and then you'll also see children and illiterate people on TikTok being like, I'm gonna ignore that, they're so straight for each other. Why are they making the other character gay? I don't understand. Sure, it's like the 1%, but it's the 1% that stands out, you know? Watch other videos before Alien Stage. Children watch Alien Stage. That's what I'm saying, bro. Children are everywhere on YouTube. I don't think they try to make children watch Alien Stage, but like it's a double sword, like double-edged sword. When you're that popular, it's kind of the how do I say this? Do you know Queso? Like his streams? Like I like watching his videos, but I don't like watching his streams because a lot of his stream viewers are kids. So all they do is spam fat like for 2 hours, and then they're like, I'm so funny, ha ha ha. I don't like watching that. It's so boring. We love the 1%. How can they do so no wrong? Are you the IRS? Eris? Is it you? Are you IRS right now? IRL IRS. Ban him. Hey, we ban the underage. We don't ban the IRS no matter how much we hate them. Because if I cozy up, maybe they'll let me go. Iris LARP. Okay, I just want to show you guys this one video before we start. Because you said Iris LARP, so it's on you. Do you guys know Williams? I forgot what his full name was. I keep forgetting his full name. Jaden Williams. He made a video about the car dealership in GTA 6. And this is what I feel like the IRS LARP will be like.
Oh wow, decent options. Okay, that one's nice.
I like your style. I'm gonna hand you over to my finance manager to handle the paperwork.
Paperwork.
Hey Jason, I'm Ronald. Have a seat. I'm gonna be helping you with your contract and finance options. The mission is car finance? Hey, Greg, can you give me my rubber stamp? He needs to get a rubber stamp? What? I'm sorry, I didn't notice that detail. Bill,
Isn't it so immersive, guys?
Jason, do you have any idea what your credit score is? Credit score? What? Supposed to
What's your credit score? And the wacky numbers on the back. I just need it for information value.
Equifax, TransUnion, 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 duly noted. Now, Mr. Duval, is this vehicle going to be designated for commercial use? Thereby
I don't know if you can see it, but
tax advantage depreciation under section 175.
this is like a very long video. If you can see the red bar,
On whether you're registering this under an LLC or
you're walking everywhere.
the lien holder's documentation process. What is going on?
Because you're poor or because you don't want to deal with this.
Mr. Duval, I'm gonna have you sign here and initial at the bottom only on the addendum for the
This is a long put on.
This confirms your title as the primary lien holder, pending verification of your social security number and compliance
It has to keep going.
administration's title transfer. Sign here, initial here, once more here, and here. Shoot, hang on, this is out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? BTC 1098.
I'm sorry, Mal. It's the wrong paper.
I'm sorry, we just got this new document. It never stays the same. Oh my god! Rockstar! Are you kidding me? He's just sitting there. He's just sitting there, dog. He's just sitting there. This is nuts. I don't want to play.
Oh,
I don't want to play.
if you guys ever want to watch a video that reminds you of your father driving or your uncle driving, I also recommend his what do you call it? His driving streams.
This isn't what I signed up for. I don't want to make small talk with a business.
The driving simulator. It's great. I love his streams, man. It's so great.
Drunks everywhere. Freaking moron. Good lord. You see the tree line? It goes left. We're gonna go left. Watch. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's such a magnificent driver.
Oh my god, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. You kids okay?
It's okay.
Look at these drunks. Freaking drunks everywhere. Freaking moron.
This is basically how I used to drive in Outer Wilds, but I'm such a better driver now. Don't worry about it. I love going off topic, man. I remember why I used to do these drawing streams. I would go off topic every other second. I'd just be like, hey guys, let me pull up a video real quick. Triple digit death counter? I can't see you. I did not make it to 120. It was 117, okay? Those 3 deaths were not earned. I want to draw BL, but what kind of BL? What am I into these days? Let me look at my phone. I sometimes have chips, but I don't. Drawing stream 1 hour off top. Shut up. What are you, the cop? What are you, the fucking IRS? Get the fuck out of here. What if I draw food? Can we suggest BL? Oh shit, you know what? I'm feeling it. Suggest some characters. I remember I used to do this. My memory's so bad. Suggest characters. And while you're suggesting, I'll make my current favorite VTuber, John Hancock the VTuber. I love John. He's my favorite VTuber. Suggesting BL. Do you guys even know BL? Like, how educated are you? He's so smug. He's like our cat. He's like an unneutered cat. Meow. Okay, maybe the beer is a little bit hitting. It's okay. I don't care. I don't care if you guys have to listen to insanity, you know? Because for me, when I do these vids where I go drunk mode, I don't look at my VODs. I'm like, my VODs, I don't give a shit about them. Not my issue, not my monkeys, not my giraffes. Oh my god, it's John Hancock. I do not find men attractive. That's a fair take, but have you ever asked yourself, men with other men, they could be attractive? Because BL has been written by mostly women, unless you read the healthy kind, but most other BLs are written by women. So they really elevate the average man. Do you know the meme where like a really good man is an average woman? I kind of didn't understand what that meant. And then I watched a video that was basically there's like a fake woman with it, like, so it's what do you call? So this is behind the wall, okay? So the girl doesn't know. Like, this is the girl who's supposed to pick the man, okay? And she's like sitting here and she has like a mic on and she's like, oh, what do you see? Like, what kind of like type of man do you like? And all of these men and one woman, like there's one catfish? Yeah, I guess catfish woman who has to act like a man, and they all have voice changers on, obviously. And they all answer her questions. Like, how are you? Or like, what do you think is a perfect date? Or like, if you had to give me a gift, what kind of gift would you give me? And I think I only saw the gift part, to be honest. I saw it in the short, and in the gift part, like the first guy's like, I would get you flowers because you're like my woman, and I know that you love flowers. What if you say something cancelable in what? The dating show? I mean, I'm pretty sure they edit around it. I don't think they'll let you be canceled because they're not like normal people. They're like like celebrities, like influencers and creators. The beer? I'm not gonna say something cancelable because I'm just saying something I saw once and it was funny. Oh shit, but this is the internet. If I say something that I think it's funny, they're gonna think I hate all men. Huh. I forgot. Maybe the beer is hitting a little bit. I'll stop streaming if I do that. I'll delete the pod too. What was it? Someone said flowers. And someone said like chocolate or like, you know, very basic gifts. And the girl was like, because they're all influencers and creators, right? There's like, I stalked your Instagram a little bit. I know that you have a charm that you fill with trinkets that really remind you of your life. So like she has a bracelet with like various charms. Like if she's a singer, she has like the singing charm. If she likes dogs, she has like a dog charm. And she's like, yeah, I looked at your Instagram. I know you're collecting it because you written it like very visibly for other people to see. That's why I got you a Tiffany charm. That's an airplane because you also wrote in your Instagram bio that you love traveling and you're such a well-traveled woman. And the girl was like, I don't even need to see the rest of the answers. I picked that one. I picked that one. And every single fucking comment was like, bro, the bar. It was so average. Rock hates all men clipping. You know what's funny though? Other tangent. In the EN VTuber sphere, that's not that controversial of a take, or I'm getting really bad for you tweets, because I remember there were people who were hating on Chibidoki because on Men's Day she was like, I got my daddy flowers, yay, go get your dad flowers, I love my dad. Like that's all she wrote. Like she literally wrote, I love my father. And people took that as like a negative thing. And they were very vocal about it too. No, they hated on Chibidoki just because she was like, she wasn't even like, I love all men, or like every single man is, you know, like innocent or whatever. Like it wasn't even that like a take. It was like, I love my father who is a personal positive influence on me, and I got him flowers. Because she was like, men, like, cause there was like a statement like men only get flowers like on their death day, like in the funeral, right? So she always tries to get flowers for the important men in her life that it's like mostly like her father and like her friends, so she doesn't like carry the statistic of that type of statement. I'm like, why are people hating on this? Like, what part of this is controversial? I don't understand. And that's why I'm kind of afraid of internet people, because you like, you know, sometimes it's true that the deranged are online permanently. It's true. It's always from, like, I don't know, man. They always have like several takes and they keep it within their system. And if you join, like, let's say a subreddit, right? It's basically you're just in an echo chamber and you're like, no, I am right because like 3 people liked my post. Like, oh, I hate this. Politics? I don't think this counts as politics. If this counts as politics, that's such a sad definition of politics. Because there's certain things that I do stand for. I'm not like that against telling people. Exactly. Everything's technically politics, and if I have to like, what do you call, like, filter myself to the point where I can't even say what I want to because I'm like, oh, it might offend someone. I don't know. That's a weird take. But I know, like, safety is first. I do understand, like, if safety is involved, it's best to not say anything, like, controversial. Ever. Because I'm scared of the internet people. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of the internet people. If people find out you a man, there'll be hate somewhere. The issue of people finding out that you're a man is, have you guys watched that really infamous video where the VTuber is obviously a girl, you know? The VTuber is a girl and they're on purposely making like a high-pitched voice, right? And it just turns out to be a man because there was a malfunction. I don't know. It always depends on the content that they were making. So, in my mind, in my like very subjective, my individualistic mind, if they were just chatting for the sake of chatting, right? If they're just like throwing the shit, talking to you guys like a bro, like talking to you guys like as friends, not doing any of that GFE content, I would understand why they would try to like pass off as a girl so they can get like a little bit more viewers, right? And have like more people they can talk to. In that case, I'm like, whatever, man. Like, I follow you for like the personality rather than like the experience. However, if they were doing the GFE experience on purpose and was like, I love you, babe. Like, oh my god, like, thank you so much. You're so, you know, you're making my day. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Then I'm just kind of like, you know what you were doing, and they have a right to be mad. Because people be mad because you really did fake it, bro. I don't know. I guess there's 2 type of streamers. One is that you follow them for just content, like the things they make. It doesn't have to be like entertainment content, but it can be an analysis, it can be animations, etc, etc. And the second type, I think, is like they follow you for you, like the personality. So it's less contextual based and more personal based. And I think the second part is a little bit more parasocial in that terms. But I understand it because some people are like really charismatic, even in real life. So you can see why people want to be their friends. Because whenever you go to real life, you'll see people who are very charismatic. And if you see it, like a lot of people want to be their friends. What was I talking about? I don't know. This is observations, I guess. Hunt you to the ends of the earth. Watch your back. Yeah, because sometimes you gotta realize that there are really mentally unstable people in the world and they have access to the internet. So it's not like you're dealing with a normal person with rational logic. Sometimes you're just dealing with the insane. Like, I'm not even saying the word insane as like a viral word. It's like actually insanity in terms of medical definition. So I think that's the part we have to be kind of careful about. But honestly, it's all luck based. Like, sometimes they find you, sometimes they don't. Like, you can't really do anything about that. Where's your personality? My personality is that I have no personality. I'm like white bread. I'm like Wonder Bread. I'm cheap like that too. Oh my god, the beer is a little bit hitting. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate doing that fake laugh. I'm here for funny rocks and random lore. I'm always funny. I'm always funny until I'm not. I once remember, I like saying jokes, and I know they don't always hit. And I remember just in high school, like I was just, I just keep saying jokes, right? And sometimes they don't land, right? My friend's like, what? What does that mean? And I'm like, hey, my jokes can't always land, okay? You just gotta deal with it. I was just like, girl, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. You either deal with it or I'm, you know, who am I kidding? I did not give them a second choice. They just gotta deal with it. Oh yeah, we were talking about BL. Okay, I keep forgetting. I wonder what my first BL was. I don't remember. You don't like white bread? Girl, you like mayonnaise. Get the fuck out of here. Tip, when your joke doesn't land, just go to a random guy and say, hey, this guy gets it. And then suddenly the tension is lifted. So does that mean I can be like really, really racist and just point to like the white guy next to me? It's like, oh, this guy gets it. I feel like both of us is not gonna survive that night. Oh my god, hello Evan. It's been a while. I'm doing drawing. Don't look at my canvas right now, but I'm doing the drawing technically. Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna do drawing anymore. I'm just gonna tell stories, and I have an iPad, so I can tell it on the iPad. Let me just change my thing. Set game, just chatting. Oh shit, why am I not logged in? Oh fuck, it's cause Stream Elements. Okay, give me a second. I gotta fucking manually change this. What am I? A manual chatting. Was I always on chatting? I don't remember. Where is it? Log in on stream. We gotta see. Well, do you guys want to know my key card? It's like the wacky numbers in the back. Can we choose a topic? I mean, you guys can start saying words, and if I can remember, I'll start saying them. What was emotes? I mean, Twitch, YouTube chat can use these type of emotes. Let me just show you. It's so bad. I hate the fucking YouTube emotes. Look at this. Look at this shit. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. It's loading. It's loading. It's a fucking old man ass emotes. It's goated, bro. I mean, I guess it's more goated than what we have on Twitch, because I can't use emotes because Twitch hates me. What was I talking about? Let me look at the chat. Let me look at the chat back. We welcome Devin. Oh, I don't know if he's still here. How's married life? Married? Fiance? Fiance life. Because last time they proposed to their girlfriend on like the day after. And they were busy pursuing marriage. How do I get the why am I emoting myself? Okay, got it. Oreos Ew. When you eat the Oreos with the cheese, put it in the Discord link, okay? I need to see the food section. What was I talking about? I don't remember. This guy. Oh! Oh, congratulations! Cute, 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 cute. Everyone say congrats. They got fiance / married, probably. Torment. Aw, hey. I'm funny. At least I'm okay. Okay, I'll tell you this. If you're horribly, horribly insociable and have a lack of human interaction and socialization, and you're not funny, it's over. I'm at least funny, right? Let me have this. You know what the fucking horrible thing is? I'm funny internet-wise, like online. God, that thigh gap. I think online, I'm funny, but if I say what I say in like real life to like real actual 3D people, I'm not funny. I'm like that weird girl who's trying to make jokes and it's not landing because they're like, so what's with the report? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'll kill myself tomorrow and I don't have to do it. They're not gonna be like, ha 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 ha, that's so funny. They're just like, okay, I'm gonna report you to HR and tell them about your suicidal tendencies because this is really heavy for me to this is real heavy for me to try to grasp right now. But 3D people, real people, not this 2D or 2.5D, real people you can touch. Who laughs at that on the internet? You literally said I got bad cheese. Who laughs at that on the internet? That 1% does. It's literally group A humor and group B humor, but I don't have any group B humor. That's why I shut the fuck up all the time. Like, I'm so quiet in real life because my humor is deprecating, you know? If, like, I don't know. I can't do, like, any of that positive humor, right? So if someone's like, oh, this happened, I can't try to be funny like in a positive way. For me, if something happens, I'm just like, wow, how innovative of them. And that sounds really dismissive and really condescending in real life, but I'm just trying to be funny. So it doesn't really, it's not great. It's not a great look for me, personally. You like trains. Nice. You like noodles. I always got a point, man. You're the only one who don't got a point. Oh my god. You know what's interesting? I'm gonna ignore whatever you're writing in chat. What's interesting is it's how people meet with each other online these days. Because pre the whole like dating app era, it's always like you meet people at either like school, work, like friends of friends, and that's how you get to like interact with people or go on blind dates and whatever, and maybe like other social activities. However, in the 1970s, yes, grandma, yes, I do understand. With the fucking carrier pigeons, that's how you used to talk to people. You used to like fucking carry pigeon the love letter across town, but turns out you had 15 carry pigeons and you were all hitting on every single other girl and just waiting for one of them to say yes. Yeah, the romance scam, the original romance scam. I understand. But these days, so interesting. I don't do it because I'm more old. Some people meet people through DMs. Like, because a lot of people have Instagram, right? Because back then it was Facebook, but Facebook's fucking dead now. They have Instagrams and it's like public knowledge. So it depends on how you use your Instagram. Sometimes they'll just contact you, like via DM, being like, hey, I saw your, I stumbled across your profile. I hope we can like be friends. Oh my god. I'm like, oh, this is the kids. This is the kids these days. Because for me, when I hear internet, like when I hear DMs, I'm just like, okay, who are you? And why do you want to kidnap me? Like, why are you trying to kidnap me, bro? Of course that never happened because my accounts are all on private. But I'm like, okay, I remember your name. I'm gonna report you to the fucking police by saying hello to me. These days, shut up, shut up. What's a corporate friend? You played stream at graduation when I went. Why? Oh shit, I just remember about graduation. I told you I have group B humor, right? So during our high school graduation, we had like a homeroom teacher and he was like taking notes to write for the graduation speech because he had to represent everyone. So he had to write like a little bit like a note about something. So this is what the student said, this is what the student said, like next student please. It was my turn. And unfortunately I had a friend with me that was group B humor. So I had that confidence of a woman that I shouldn't be confident about, you know? I had that, hey, this guy gets it type of confidence. So he was like, I forgot what the exact question was, but it was something like, do you go to, like, what do you like about school? Or like, how, like, do you enjoy school? Something like that, like something because it's a graduation, like, oh yeah, he probably wanted me to be like, oh yes, school was so innovative. School helped my young mind be molded into this genius, creative persona. And I was just like, no. Who enjoys school? The only people who enjoy school are people who don't do school, like who don't study. I literally said that because I thought he wouldn't say it. Because I thought he would be like, okay, we can't put this in. She's just joking, right? I'll make a filler. I'll make a filler. And on graduation, when he was like, okay, next is Rox graduating. It's like a podium, right? And I like everyone had to go up and like down here. He was like, so when I asked Rox if she likes school, she said no. The only people who like school are people who don't do school. Give it up for Rox. Fuck me, man. Fuck. I was like cringing. I was cringing at my fucking group B humor because I was like, sir, you were supposed to not put that in. I thought you wouldn't say. I thought you wouldn't say that. I was a comedian to this one man, and he's like that kid who shouted the joke like out louder to other people, but the people didn't laugh. Why? Please, sir, don't do this to me. Oh my god. We cheated on homework packets together. I don't think it's cheating if you just do the homework together. I don't know. I don't think that classifies as cheating. COVID era. Bro, if you graduated during COVID era, you're just gonna be one of those kids who talked about how they graduated in COVID eras and didn't get a graduation. Wish I was high on pot news. Oh, bird? Dating app sucks. Asked, go to parties where I met my fiance. Yeah, it's better to go to. Everyone's like, dating apps do work, but it's like that small percentage, you know? Because there are people who do meet up with dating apps and it's successful, but compared to the user base, the percentage of that happening is so low. I'm like, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. You had your same day on the wedding? At the Potanews? Are you getting married at the barn, bro? Unigrad because it was like 7 in the morning. The thing about Unigrads is like, you can see who has friends. Okay, so in Korea, we had this thing. So every time like the senior is graduating, right? Because Korea is very hierarchical, so they have like 선배 and like not 선배, like underclassmates. So you can see who's popular, because when it's time for the 선배, like the senpai, to graduate, like let's say these are trees, right? They have these placards that has their face on it, and it's always funny. It's like very funny. It's like really badly edited. It's like their worst moments, right? And it's like, congrats on graduating. And there's a few of these. There's like, let's say like 10 of these in campuses. Those are the 10 people that was like really popular either within their like what do you call like majors, or like groups, what do you call, like clubs, like the student clubs. And it's like, it's always a gaff and a goof, because that costed money, and you know the college kids are fucking broke as shit. But you can always see the popular kids there. Oh, graduation was the same. God, you got married young. Is it young? I don't know. What's the legal age people can get married? I know in Japan it's 16 for women, because I know this because so many anime, like all the girls get married at 16. And for guys it's 18, which I thought was really interesting. But don't quote me on this, because this is more anime knowledge than like I looked at the legal definition of arranged marriage, or not arranged, like marriage. Oh, the ad is it? Yes, every single one of them. He was 19, she was 19 too. Aw. Yeah, sometimes I see people and I think the answer was to, like, you gotta meet your significant other in school. Because after school, it gets really hard. Because, okay, if you start dating in your 10s, right? You don't have that many standards. You have like, we have to meet up, we have to be very, where you at? Oh my god, my nose. Like, we gotta have like personality, or you gotta be my type, or like, you have to do like certain things, but you don't really think about money or like social standards. And then when you turn 20, it's kind of like 10, but you start wanting a little bit more. You start wanting a little bit more money. Like, they can't be working 3 part-time jobs every single fucking day. You know, you don't have time to date. And even if you do, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, they gotta save money. Like, they don't really have that type of luxury to like just hang out with you. And then when you get to your 30s, because now you're also like a working adult, right? You have to look at money, because it's basically, if you're 30 and you don't have money, it's like you have to be the breadwinner. And if you're thinking about the future, it's like, sometimes, I mean, I guess for women, like for men, because we're very how do I call this, what's the word, like Asian mindset, like very traditional mindset. So some people do think like, oh, the man has to make the money, so they don't really look at the money for women. But the women, because of the traditionality, they have to look for the money, and they have to look for the standing. And I think when it hits 30, the men look for age. So the younger the woman is, the more valuable they are, because basically these men also want to have a family, right? They want kids. So like there's a biological time clock. So it's always a interesting shift in what each like person is trying to look for. Oh my god, my fucking nose, man. Japan relationship, sexual disparities in other countries will always be a place of concern. The thing about Japan is, you know, like there's a saying that it's like the legal age is 13, or like the consenting age is 13. That's not actually true, because I heard that's true in terms of like the old era. So like in the old book, so to say, it is written 13, but in every other region, like the regional state laws, it's not 13, it's like 16 to 18. So when you see like weebs being like, ooh, the consensual age in Japan is 13, they're wrong. It's not 13. Like, they may really enjoy younger women, but it's not actually, like, not even women, just younger people. It's not actually 13. individually. No, I don't think. Well, I don't know laws. I'm pretty sure most of it isn't 16. You know, I didn't know this, but what was it? In America, there are things as child weddings. I didn't know this was a thing, but then, you know, my YouTube is all fucked up. I suddenly got a YouTube popped up that says that was talking about their experience with child weddings, and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, do you mean, because in some areas, in some countries, like let's say New Mexico or Canada, the legal age is 16. Like the legal age of consenting is 16. That's not what they're talking about when they're talking about child marriages. They're not talking about a 17-year-old was dating a 19-year-old. They're talking about if you are under the age of consent and your parents, your legal guardians, has signed off saying that I agree that my daughter can marry this grown, like my daughter or like my son, can marry this adult, like this grown-ass man, and they signed it, you can get married. Like you're legally bound to marriage. I think this is like state law, because in America, a lot of things are state law. Like out of the whole 51 states, not all of them have the same laws. It really varies by what area you're at, and I think it's illegal in some areas, and in some states it's not illegal. Like literally they bring back the like the 1700s of selling their children for money. It's mostly for money and power. Yeah, the parents have to sign off on it, but the daughter doesn't have, like, I keep saying daughter, sorry, it's because I like every video I saw was about, it was more about like adult man and younger girl. I don't actually know if the other, like, it probably does apply, right? I'm not too sure. You thought it was like an old no, it's like an actual law that still exists to this day, but I think it exists in certain states only, and like only a few people actually do it. I thought that was insanity. I think they still have, maybe, I'm hoping they still have, like, well, it doesn't really make it better, because I think maybe it's like 16, but that's a thing. This really is the lore you guys get sometimes, isn't it? Cringe. Current state government affairs. Teen pregnancy rates going down. Okay, this, you guys know, like, Japan and Korea has, like, okay, I'll tell you this. I don't know if you know. It's common knowledge. Japan and Korea has like really, really low pregnancy rates. So let's say, I forgot like what this was on a base of, but we get 0.1 child per couple, I think. It's either couple or person that's in Korea. It's 0.7, so it's like one family may or may not even have one child. It's like a very that looks like a dick. It's like a very small family unit these days, because back then when the world wasn't doing very well in Korea, and I think this applies for a lot of third world countries that have rural farms. Like back then Korea was like a farming agriculture place. So literally, you know, when you're doing farming and this is like your only way to live, your best bet is to have as many children as you can, because you're not trying to educate them. You're not trying to make them like the president of USA. You just need all hands on deck. But now it's different, right? Now education is number one. And for a like single child, let's say all the money you put in, it's like $10 million. So a lot of younger parents, they don't want to do this because they don't have that type of money. And they have that mindset, if I can't give my children everything, or like if I have to, I think it's not even Korea. A lot of people these days have this mindset of, I don't want to be selfish and put my child in this world where I don't know what's gonna happen. I've actually heard people say this, and I think it's reasonable because the world is changing so fast. So there's like a lot of fear, right? So we have like really low rates. Why did I start talking about this? Oh yeah. Let me just finish this before I forget. So because Korea is also very not controversial, like conservative, there's not many like pregnancies that don't lead to marriage. You will always get shotgun married, or like, because let's say Europe, you'll see some people who have like baby daddies and they have like children, and sometimes people are like, I mean, like, yeah, they should, like, there are some traditional people like they should get married, but I would say the majority are kind of like, it's their life, like, who cares? They don't really see that as like you have to get married if you get pregnant. But in Korea, it's such a mindset of like, you have to be a family to get a baby, right? So there was like a question, like I think a university like a professor asked this to someone. It's like fuck, I forgot what the question was, but basically one very Korean teacher was like, how could they have a child if they don't get married? And the professor, he was from a foreign country, was like, that shocked him because it's not like she didn't know the basics of biology. So he was kind of like contemplating how to tell her that unmarried people can have children. So this was just an anecdote I wanted to tell, but I had to give you the whole disposition of the background. Okay, what did chat say? I was neglecting it for a while. When was the last time you saw someone pregnant in Korea? I mean, there are babies, but they're more... How do I say this? I see more dogs in the little baby wheels than I see babies, is all I'll say. Encourages high school pregnancy? Wait, what? That's crazy. Because unless they know how to support it, that's kind of irresponsible in my opinion. I think it's like one couple equals 0.7 children. So like, let's say there's 3 couples. At least two of them will have one child and the other one probably won't. Or like, if there's 3 couples, let's say one has 2 children and the other has none. It's kind of like that. Like probability. Push them down the river. What do you... We want 3, at least a boy and 2 girls. 3, 2 is perfect. Oh, congrats! Happy birthday! 3... No, I think 3 is pretty good because you got triple chances. 33% of one of them becoming a success is not a bad bet. 50-50 is kind of risky. Let me take a swig. You can't say Evan married young. Like, fucking everyone married young in this Twitch chat right now. We gotta reload that shit, man. Because another thing I hear, which is that causes a lot of discourse in younger generation marriages these days, is that you know, like in the past, like women had women duties, men had men duties. Like let's say like household chores were done by women, men went to go make bread or like become the breadwinner. This is very difficult to do these days because back then it was like you could like provide for a family on one salary, okay? So it's like the dad would make the money, go to his office job, hate his life, but keep doing it. The mom would stay home, take care of the children because who else is gonna take care of these like little nuggets? But because society has changed, right? Women have jobs, men have jobs, and it just makes financial sense for both of them to keep their jobs. They're not going to be able to live off like one paycheck unless they live really frugally. And with inflation and everything, it's like the child is not going to have enough money to go to like good schools or like have the education that the parents want for them. So it always makes sense for both of them to work. Which is why they have this 50-50 problem these days. Because both the man and the woman is working jobs, right? There's no like I slave all day at my job and all I want is you to cook me dinner. There's no like you clean house, I go work, I like paint garage, you take care of, like, it's not that. It's like they're trying to find a balance between how much like household work they should do. So the 50-50 problem is some couples try to evenly put it at 50-50. So it's like, I did the dishes yesterday, you did the dishes today, and I'll do it tomorrow. Or I changed the diaper, it's your turn, then it's my turn, then it's your turn. Oh, this is different because now like the baby peed and yesterday I had to like do poop. So it's because there's like a very strong like headset of like, I did this, so you should do more than me, or you did that and I should do more than you. That's like one of the reasons some couples do get divorced quite early, because it's like a very strong mindset of I want this to be equal to the point where I'm not going to do more than you, I'm not going to do less than you. It has to be exact, or I'm not, you know, it's not going to work. You need a village to raise the child financially. I always sound like caveman. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the fiance era is like the nicest. Well, no, never mind, because you have to plan the marriage. Like, you have to plan the wedding. And I think people get stressed there. I mean, it's like fun in concept, right? At least. I did hear that. Like, the more children you have, the older child becomes their, what do you call it, like, pseudo parent, which I don't think it's great. But it's kind of, it's just like a phenomenon that always happens. The only way it doesn't happen is if you like have a nanny, or you have like parents always all around all the time. But that's like a very like 1%, like 10% of people. Malcolm in the middle. Shut up. You're okay with waiting. Aww. Pretty sure we're doing a small wedding. That's cute. Oh, I have a question. In America, do you invite everyone, like every single person you know, or do you invite like only like close family members? Because in some, like, mostly Asian cultures, I'll say, you invite fucking everyone. It's like a huge wedding, you invite everyone, they all have to give you money. Yours was during COVID. What happened? Like, how did you even do the wedding during COVID? Like, how does that work? Because I know... Wait. I'm sorry, because this was actually your wedding. But just a genuine question. Did you have to be 6 feet apart with your wife? With your bride? and the clergy, or the person who read the vows, is like 6 feet apart too? And you guys had to like cell phone each other with like string. I do. Got it. Okay. See you guys next time. Priests and photos. Send kisses. I love you, XOXO. Gossip Girl, sorry. Force of habit. Invite anyone and everyone to Korea in an old stream. I did talk about this before. I do remember this. Bluetooth kiss. It's just like, you guys are all separated in a wall. It's like, text me, okay. And then someone got the wrong number, and so they're like, what do you mean you don't want to marry me anymore? What do you mean who's Greg? Why are you calling yourself Greg right now? It's like, wrong number, babe, wrong number. If I said this in an old stream, you've been around a long ass time, Doodle. I remember this is when I was doing drawing streams, and then subsequently not drawing because I am me. Yeah. I like fun. It's like fun to know about things, you know? The probabilities. Only if it wasn't math. There were literally 6 feet lines. Oh my god. Sent it to the priest. COVID, bro. COVID was... God, it was such a... Isn't there like a new virus in town? I forget. The mantis? The praying mantis or something? There was always a new virus. You like the engagement? Yeah, I heard a lot of people like enjoy the engagement phase. Oh my god! Hello! Thank you, Abigail, for the soups.
With 10 soups.
How was streaming? How do I do? Oh wait, I know how to do this. Give me a second. I know how to do this. I'm just really slow at it. Give me a second. Oh, blackjack. They were doing gambling. Oh, we love those. I hope you enjoyed your stream. If you gotta watch and run, feel free to. Thank you very much. We were talking about engagements and different pressures in society. It's great. It's great. It's a little bit about gambling your life. Hey, thank you for trusting me with your chatters. I hope you don't regret it. No, never. The chatters love me, you know? Even my original chatters love me. For real, for real. Don't ask them, but if they had the capability to say what they thought, they would say that. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Shush. Don't tell them to run. They gotta stay here. Because if you're suffering, so should they. I remember, oh shit. There was a concert, like there was a BTS concert. So BTS is back from the grave, like the military service. And they did a concert, like fucking City Hall out of all places. Like City Hall isn't even a concert area. It's literally just like an historic area with like a shit ton of buildings. Okay, so when they have riots or when they have things that are riots, what do you call, like demos, they always do it at City Hall. But they did the fucking concert at City Hall, and there were so many weddings that day too because it was on a weekend, and a lot of wedding goers were really sad about that because basically they were planning this wedding for like a year or over a year, right? Because I told you invite fucking everyone. And because BTS was doing a concert there, like the government was like, oh, for the people who have weddings there, we'll escort the visitors via police bus to get to your resort, like to get to your wedding hall. People were not happy, bro. People were not happy. A lot of people getting married that day were very unhappy about this because they were planning it for like a year plus, but BTS just all of a sudden was like, by the way, we're doing a concert here. Get tickets now. People were so fucking pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. Don't worry, I remember the last time you were drawing. I'm fully present. 2 weeks if I graduate law. Go graduate, or what else can you do other than graduate? I mean, okay, the positive of not graduating is that you have another year to be a pain. I say if you are able to be a pain for a whole other year, do it, because you don't want this life, bro. You don't want the fucking yo ho ho back to the mines, but no mines, just paperwork and paperwork. You witnessed a couple getting married. Damn. I know in Japan, it's different from Korea actually. It's literally you only invite the people you are close to. So it's like a very small wedding. So if you are invited to a Japanese person's wedding, that means like you're really good friends with them. Because normally they don't invite everyone. They don't invite coworkers. They invite like friends or like friends of friends maybe. But in exchange, you have to give them a shit ton of money. like a shit ton of money, let's say like $300. Because for us, let's say it's like $100, like $50 to $100 you gotta give at least as a gift. But for Japanese weddings, you like up that ante by 3 or 5 times. Flattering? Get flattened, bro. We love marriage here. We love love so much that we don't do it. Fake a wedding? Yo, I don't know if you know, but a wedding is expensive, man. You can't fake it. Wedding is... Okay, so if you have a lot of friends, you can make it. Oh! You know what's crazy? You know what's fucking crazy? I told you, everyone invites everyone, right? So there are part-time jobs where you pretend to be their friend. Let's say you're getting married. This is the bride, and this is the groom's, like people. Like, so the parents usually sit here, and this is the whole stadium. And this is like where they do the whole like shebang. So these are like, let's say, tables. But they're always split into 2. There's like very little mix and match. They're always like split into 2 rows. So if you don't have friends, or you don't want people to know that you don't have friends, or like, it's basically how many connections do you have? How many social standing connections do you have? And let's say they have 100 here, but you only have 50 or like 20. So it's like a very big difference, right? It's like literally one person is sitting on one table and the other table there's like 5. So, because they don't want this humiliation, they hire part-timers to come to the wedding, sit there, act like friends, and then, you know, get paid for it. It's such a sad culture, man. It's so sad. Marry your best bro for the money, get that back. Hey Kiss, I don't know. Do you know a bro that has that much money? If my bro had that much, like, okay, if your friend had that much money and they're not giving it to you unless you get married, I don't know. I'll kill them. Be paid to be on a wedding. Yeah. A lot of people do this as a part-time job because it's one of those like really easy ones. But like the only thing you have to do is remember the bride and groom's name, you know? You can't just go to like Jared's wedding. It's like, oh, hey, Paul, good marriage. Your name is Jared? Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just joshing you. I know your name is Jared. It's more frequent than you think. It's one of those like one-time part-time jobs, but there's always a position available. Why were you in the weddings for free? Were you the groom and you're like, this is a free wedding, bro. I'm just here for the champagne, for the open bar. Yeah, I gotta, like, this is a part-time job. You can't fuck it up though, because if you fuck it up, then everyone fucks it up. I think you get like $50 from like the whole thing, which isn't that bad because Korean weddings, they're not very long. At most, like, the longest you go is 2 hours, but it's usually within an hour. In Swiss, it's hard to remember names. You just say bro or the beautiful bride. Have you guys ever seen the wedding fails compilation? Oh my god, they're so bad. So bad. Oh my god, they're so bad. You should always watch those like best man, best woman speeches, but the bad ones. Because your bro gets up there drunk doing the best man speech, right? I think I read this like on a Am I an Asshole Reddit thread, but basically I guess the groom and bride are getting married and the brother was the best man and he started off the speech being like, she's been around the block. She's been used, abused. I'm glad she's settling down for my brother. It's not her first whirlwind. It's not her second whirlwind. But alas, she finally anchored down my brother. And let's say the bride was very like logically upset, right? But basically, I think the whole thing was the bride. Oh, I remember. The bride was a stripper because she needed the funds to go to college, and like she was doing it for like survival, right? And it came in conversation because she, like, I forgot why, but they basically told the family the truth, saying like, by the way, I did do sex work. This is a part of my life. I just want you guys to know it. And they brought that shit up in the speech to people who didn't know about it. And they kept making jokes, like even before the wedding, about like how much of a whore she was. As a funny joke in passing. How does that even work? Since baby was like, we're gonna miss him stuff. I do know that, like, we, like, the fucking speeches where it's like, oh, you're captured forever. Your wife is never gonna allow you to just hang out anymore because she's such a bitch. Oh my god, those speeches, they scar me physically. The best man after the wedding? Because he's his brother, I think. Okay, so the reason this came up on Reddit, I don't know if it's real or not, but it was interesting enough, so I don't care. It was like, the brother was basically like, to his wife, let it go, man. It's not that bad, let it go. She should let him go, I'm just saying. The ball and chain. Bro, do you know... Wait, let me see if I can find it. Do you guys know this fucking wedding piece? It's terrible. It's a terrible wedding piece. It's like a cake piece, I think. It's oh my god. Who greenlit this? Like, honestly. It's one of those, oh, the husband, he's never gonna have what he wants ever again because of his nagging bitch and wife. And I'm like, I thought like technically this was supposed to be the happiest day in your guys' life. Why are you guys already like really annoyed by it? I hate my wife, exactly. But unfortunately, if you like, because honestly 99% of the things are made, like, are decided by the bride, right? So if your wife said yes to this, I guess like you met your soulmate. Congratulations, question mark. I hope you have a beautiful marriage and not marry any other person ever again. Thank you. Invite people to the funeral. I killed my wife / I killed my husband. Is that the next piece? Have you... Okay, it's unrelated. Have you guys seen that wedding photos of a mixed race couple where the woman was white and the man was black, and then they had a photo shoot and the concept was slavery? Have you guys ever stumbled across those photos on your internet timeline where they were posing and the man had chains on his arms and legs? I'm not scouring. Literally other people scoured and this became like a big news online. Oh my god, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. That's crazy. How do I phrase this so my fucking algorithm doesn't get all fucked up with like slavery, wedding photos? No, it's so real though. Because what happened was they posted this online and people online found it. Hello, Big Smokies. What's the question marks for? We're having a totally normal conversation always. Give me a second. Let me put this down here. This is a totally, I'm not gonna say valid, but let's just say this happened. No, this was like really long ago. This was like, remember when BuzzFeed was alive? It was when BuzzFeed was alive. Mixed, what do I call this? Slavery wedding photo incident. Found it. This is big. This is like BuzzFeed did this. Oh shit, what the fuck did she write here? Days passed, everything changed, and our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave, he was part of family. Part 2? Like, it wasn't even like, oh, he was just dressed a little bit lesser than her, or like, he was just dressed a little bit shabbier than her. This was the montage. This was the topic. They were like, what photos you want? And she was like, do you remember 1980? Like, do you remember the 1700s? Hit me up, man. Hook me up with that shit. I'm not joking. This happened. What is BuzzFeed cooking? Hey, BuzzFeed, let's say, you know, I did enjoy BuzzFeed, I'm not gonna lie, because they had some weird ass takes. Because right now, the most things we enjoy are things like the button or the cut. But BuzzFeed used to cook. Not well, but they used to cook. And people ate that shit up. Oh my god. Because I think one of the most like controversial videos BuzzFeed did was manspreading. So like they got women, it was like during that time where like women have to wear makeup every day, men try it out for like a week, versus like, what's mansplaining? Why do people not manspreading, like, you know, when you are like spreading your legs on like public transport, why do they do this? Are they just inconsiderate? Are they such fucking assholes? And then there was like a video because the women had to try manspreading for like a week, right? So there was this girl, she was on the subway. Let's see, like we gotta change the picture. Subway service, train, New York, inside. Yeah, so basically they had this type of like weird ours don't look like this, but they have like this type of like Tetris looking fucking seat placements. So one of the girls were sitting here and she put her bag here, and then she would put her feet here, so she was like taking up 2 to 3 seats. And she was like, there were so many people waiting in front of me, but I didn't move because this is like how an average man is or something. That got so much flack, man. I think that was like the start of like the men versus women internet feud. Like it was like the very start of it, where everything was like black and white in a way. Like one man does this, every man does this. One woman does this, every woman does this. It was kind of like that type of era. Made gender wars? No, but there was a lot of people who did a little bit instigate that. Oh my god. Do you guys know Ned Fulmer from the Try Guys? Pre-Try Guys? He's basically the wife guy who cheated on his wife, okay? This is not the drama I wanted to tell you guys about, because this is very recent. Like, this is like 2 years ago, maybe 1 year ago. I remember watching a video that was like way before the cheating. Like, this was when BuzzFeed employees started to quit. There was this one girl I remember that had such a bad take. Basically, she had, I don't know if it was her individual channel or if it was still on BuzzFeed, but she was doing this, you know, like back in the day, they had a question and like they were all holding like a piece of paper and it's like, do you think it's good or not? And they have like yes, no, and they like discuss the answers. It's very fucking dated, but they used to do that. He was in the video with another girl who quit BuzzFeed now, but that girl was kind of controversial. Oh, I think I remember her name, because she was in a lot of videos. I don't know how she stands now, but like when she still looked like this, no, this is someone else. Like, she had a video where it was, do you think cheating is okay? And it was basically, she was so okay about it. It wasn't even like, oh, like, I don't know, maybe if you're in abusive situations, maybe they cheat that way, or like maybe if you're separated, they cheat, or like maybe in like very specific circumstances, that could be the only option that they are given. It was not even like that. She was like, yeah, I've done it to my past partners, I'll still do it, I love cheating. Like verbatim. She was so open about like all of the partners she cheated on. She was like, yeah, my last boyfriend, I cheated on him. I don't think it's that a bad thing. Let me see if it's still up. And Ned Fulmer was just kind of there being like, hey. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's her. I don't know who that is. BuzzFeed, Kelsey, Ned. For the love of the game, legit. There was literally a video pre everything, like years ago, where he was like an invited guest, and like she was just so okay about like cheating, and like how it's not an issue, like it's non-issue almost. That I was like, oh, I don't think I ever want to watch her again. Because this is when like a lot of people were like leaving BuzzFeed at a certain point because they didn't give any creative control. But I'm just like, wow, this is giving me like a really bad taste in my mouth. Why is she so proud of herself for doing really trashy things? And I know I'm playing Persona 4 like that, but I'm just saying in real life. So I did not like her. I did not like Ned in that thing, because basically what Ned was like, I would never cheat on my wife. I'm the wife guy. I would never do that. Stop laughing. But you know what I'm glad about though is from recent news, I think they're separated, or like they're getting a divorce, because when it first happened and like the whole, basically the wife, Ariel, had, so like everyone, like the internet knew first and then she knew, so she had a lot of pressure. So at first I think she was really trying to make this marriage work because they have 2 kids. They were married a long time. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, just divorce him? Like, he's still the father of their children. And I think at the start it was like she was really trying. That's why she was always like, please respect our privacy. This is my decision. I would rather you guys not do it. And everyone on the internet was like, why aren't you getting a divorce? Why aren't you getting a divorce? And I think now she's a little bit more separated from the situation, and I don't know if they're fully divorced or separated fully, but I think she's thinking a little bit more clearly now, because back then when I saw her like response, I kind of felt bad. I kind of felt bad because it was like someone who's so overwhelmed with the information that even though the right thing to do is to get a divorce, blah blah blah, it's not very easy, right? There's so many emotional strings attached. But now I think it's more better. Why she was cheating is because John told her to. I knew it. He's the culprit all along. I knew it. He's the type to get a divorce selfie. Do you guys know this creator? I'm getting so many fucking videos on her. Pro Jared Dugan, he did cheat on his wife, right? He did technically, but they were already in a separated situation. So basically what happened with Pro Jared was they got divorced. The wife came out with her like receipts about him cheating. And then he reported back on all of it. And he was like, he always wanted a divorce. He even got like the receipts and everything. That's why he was very like, everyone took his side afterwards. There were all these receipts about him being like, I want to take a divorce. And she was like, no, let's try an open marriage. And he was like, okay, I guess we will. And then he fell in love with the other girl, and the wife wasn't having it. But unlike her, he had a lot more timeline, a lot more details about the whole situation. So I think later on the internet was like, wait, he wasn't a scumbag. He was just like in a very complex situation, and it wasn't like he just cheated on his pregnant wife like someone here in this fucking photo right now. Was I talking about it? Give me a second. It was something related, I think. There's this girl that I've seen sometimes who basically made off all her money for body positivity. Activity, because I think she was like super flat-chested. Chest girl. This girl. I forgot what her name was, but she's basically like, for X amount of years, she would make videos about her flatness, and she was like, I still love my body anyways. I'm in love with my body. I don't care if I'm flat. I don't care if I'm Clara Dow. Yeah, exactly. I don't care if like men don't find me hot. I love me and myself. And he had like she had like a boyfriend too, who was like this Asian toned like rich guy, or like that's the type of image he gave off. All of a fucking sudden, she got a boob job. Like, suddenly, out of nowhere. That's why a lot of people then were like, she made all of this money focusing on body positivity, how it's best to love yourself, and then she got a boob job. And so there's like a lot of discourse, but that's not the part I want to talk about, because I don't really give a shit. Like, that's her body, whatever. Like, she made money off of that, like, whatever. Like, people have made money off of hers. Her boyfriend, like, she broke up with her boyfriend, but it turned out like literally she got together with her previous boyfriend. Like, a girl came out with it. I don't know like how much fact check there is, but his previous girlfriend got cheated on by her girlfriend with her, and it's basically they got together through cheating. And I think with his current girlfriend, it was like the same situation where the girl stole him or whatever, you know. Basically, he like there was 2 counts of him just going on to the next girl through cheating. And this boyfriend is making TikTok reels being like, I'm so happy, this is my abs, these are my abs, and I'm single. And then he didn't come single, and like, I'm so happy with my ab life. It's so like vain. I don't even, like, to be honest, I don't care. Like, she wasn't like a big role model to me. She wasn't my inspiration, so I can't really say for sure. I've seen some of her TikToks, like some of her Instagrams, but it's, you know, we're all adults. Like, we here are all adults. There's so little you can do to like control people's lives or like comment on it at a certain point, unless like you know them. Yeah, this guy, oh my god, his TikToks are so vain. He, like, every single video that I've ever seen of him is like such like thirst trap, vain, like I am man type of videos, and I just really don't like that type of videos. So many women hated her after this. I can see why though. Like, unfortunately, I am one of those people who have watched those videos, like those 20 to 30 minute videos. But, you know, it's whatever at a certain point. What's a polycule? Some used to look up to her, now wonder if it's worth it. I mean, if she gave a positive influence to your life, I think you can just keep it at that. You don't have to keep respecting her as a figure.
Alex the dumb one has bad taste.
Oh my god, it's Alex the dumb one. And they're stuck on the first chapter, as expected of your name. You really have the same, like, you know, you really help me judge the book by its cover. About glue? Talk about horses. Talk about horses and how they are turned into glue. It's a very eye-catching first chapter. Did you know horses are glue? It's true. The Rock's news channel. I love giving you guys lore about drama I shouldn't know. If you ever buy a horse, you should name it Mayo. What are you, like Helmet? What is your attraction and obsession to mayonnaise? I don't understand you. But the funniest thing about her is, like, to me, Clara Dao is such like a small influencer in the sphere. So the only reasons I know her is through like certain shorts, but I don't know her like through content. So I'm like, why are certain people so obsessed with her? I think like deep down, maybe they're like a little bit worried about her. That is true. Because like there's too many drastic changes, but also it's kind of like you don't know her, you know? You've watched like some of her shorts, that's about it. There's like no real reason for you to like keep uploading like 50-minute videos. You didn't know any of these dramas? Because mayonnaise? You should recall that name. Why are you calling yourself dumb? I'm just saying, what the fuck, man? I love drama. But I don't know that much drama because I'm on my VTuber YouTube account, so this is all like... What do you call it? Like... Unroxified. Okay, let me see if I can show you my YouTube account without doxing myself. I like my VTuber YouTube account because it's a lot of how do I say this? Because it's a lot of like VTuber things, because in my original account there's not much VTuber stuff. Okay, I think I can show this a little bit. If you see anything weird, you guys have to ignore it, okay? Okay. Here it is. I'm watching fucking Euphoria through shorts. I'm not watching anything. I haven't watched the first or second or third season, but I'm watching the whole thing through shorts. It's so great. Not an influencer after that. I mean, she technically is. I keep getting the same thing from... Do you guys know Hailey Bailey? I'm getting so many of her, like, call-out posts, quote-unquote. And I'm just like... I don't care enough, to be honest. Like... I guess to me, if I'm watching, like, just shorts, I don't really care about the person. You know? Like... I know I should, technically, but... I don't. Like, I don't follow them for their personality. I follow them for, like, their 30 seconds of entertainment they give me. Malcolm in the Middle deathmatch? Probably. I don't even know why they would fucking say, like, put these two together, because it's so fucking obvious that Dewey would win. Brick is just a weird kid. Dewey is like... Dewey would put a brick in his purse and start swinging it at people. This is not even a question. Shake my head. I love Moral Oral Man. Other than that one really weird episode, I like most of it. YouTube ad. This is because it's not on Firefox. This is Chrome. I kind of really dig this song. Let me see if I can play this. I'll play it like a little bit later because I don't want to get... We had 90 Days Fiancé. I don't know why they keep bringing old shit up though. This is like from years ago. They sometimes keep bringing up old shit back. I gotta watch this. Smosh vs. Dropout. They really hate Black Mirror sometimes. I don't know. I like some of it. I don't like all of it, but I like some of it. Ado? You guys should watch Parks and Rec. It's a very good show. We have Breaking Bad, Danny DeVito, more Breaking Bad because I watched one fucking clip and now everything is Breaking Bad. We got... I don't really watch Markiplier anymore, but I used to watch him like religiously. He was like my god next to Jacksepticeye. So I didn't really used to I didn't watch like a lot. I didn't play games, right? But I would watch every single game that they uploaded because they would upload daily and I was like, I can use 40 minutes of my day to watch them to completion. You know, I was like that type of mindset because I was like a child and I was like, I don't want to do school. I want to watch Markiplier. I want to watch Jacksepticeye. I want to watch PewDiePie. You know, I was like that kid. I heard he didn't have a very good review of Poppy Playtime, the 5th one. And people started like... I don't know, maybe they wanted to fucking kill him after his one really honest review. He wasn't a fan of it. He wasn't a fan and he would do like the whatchamacallit, like the critiques. And people were like, should we kill him now? When should we kill him? What is happening? Did he shit on the game? Did he shit on you guys? What's happening right now? Hoonie Pop! Oh my god! Oh my god! I loved this Hoonie Pop video, man. I loved it so much. He inspired me to play that game. It's so much more fun watching him play it though. I remember when everyone was playing Hoonie Pop, everyone loved the Nikki girl. Let me show you who the Nikki girl was. I did not like. Okay, I want you guys to guess who was my favorite. I think I've said this in stream before. Pop characters. He was an opera singer? Oh yeah! He was screaming. Okay, so I'll tell you guys the characteristics, okay? She was the nice belly dancer. She was endgame alien. She was the gamer girl. This is like everyone, like every single fucking YouTuber I watch was immediately, I like Nikki because her whole thing was, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. Weren't you a kid back then? When I was watching Markiplier? No, but everything he did was censored. She was, these two were late games, so I don't really give a shit about them. She was Lola. She was like the stewardess girl, like boss lady. She was the university / school girl. She was cute. I like cute actually. She was like the very problematic. Imagine if your friend would just say shit without a filter about how horny he was all the fucking time and make like very inappropriate comments to every single woman he ever sees. But he's in this skin. He's in this cute girl skin. So like, unfortunately, you just be like, you're so cute, man. She was the ex or current porn star MILF. She was the university teacher who was Japanese. Did I mention that she was Japanese? She's Japanese, guys, with smaller tits, but she's Japanese. She's pretty big-titted for a Japanese girl. Why am I saying this? I don't know. If the game developers are able to say it so many times like this, I should be able to too. This is Kiane. I think she was like the Latina, the spicy Latina, you know? She yells at you. She's hot, but she also has anger issues, and she's Latino. Did I forget to mention she's Latino? She's Audrey. She fucking hates your guts, and she is a fucking mega bitch. And this is a cat, I guess. Can you guys guess who my favorite one was? You remember their names? Wow. Because I played this game. Because I was like, I liked Candy Crush. And if I can get to undress girls via Candy Crush, what's a better game? Name a better combo. Who do you think my favorite was from this whole description? Other than Q. Q was like, I think Q is my current favorite, but back then I had a different favorite. Nah, you guys won't get it. My favorite one was the mega bitch. My favorite one was the mega bitch. I don't know how to say this. Just something about her, man. Just something about her. Like, the moment you're ever introduced to her, she's literally fighting with a hairdresser, being like, you made me look so ratchet, you bitch. Like, you fucking Latino bitch. And she was like, you were already ratchet, you cunt. And she just was like, I'm not giving you a tip, go fuck yourself. And then you had to be like, I can't, you had to agree with her being like, I can't believe that fucking broke ass, whore ass bitch did this to my hair. She's basically hey, don't say I don't have a type, okay? The thing was, every single gamer that I watched hated her. They literally just went out with her because they were trying to do the whole completionist, because there's like very little girls. They hated her ass, and I'm just like, wait, come back? Wait, come back one more time, please? Can you say something to me? Hello? Don't say I didn't have a type, man. Toxic women. They always hit differently. And then I like Q better because she was like a little bit more, she was a little bit too tsundere. Because it turned out she did actually like you. And I was like, okay, whatever, man. I'm not a masochist. I like my women spicy. Listen, if a hot woman yells at me, it's more of a treat. If an average man yells at me, I'm calling the police. I like attitude. To be honest, I do like attitude because I grew up watching and reading a lot of manga and anime. And if literally the only personality you see is soft-spoken ooh-woo girls, I'm not gonna go for that. Like, I like it when there's difference, you know? It's like if every woman is into you, I want that one woman who's not into me. You know, like if everyone was into you, like, are you actually playing the game or are you just playing like a fucking like gooning simulator where like you're in this fictional world? I need some type of difference, you know? I need to make a difference. It's not masochism. It's like a slightly different flavor to masochism. I will say, the only character I fucking hated was the cat. Because this cat was like a character that you unlocked through, I don't know, like special like events. She's just a cat who turned into a human. So she's just like a very confused child. Like, the only thing she knows is cat facts. And everything else is just like, she calls you master, she purrs, she's like, she is very like lolly coded. I'm just like, why are we fucking a cat right now, bro? Like, look at these beautiful women. Why, like, we really have to fuck a cat right now? The cat is 14. I think, oh shit, if I remember correctly, I think the thing they went with, the cat is 14 in cat years. Yeah, I remember that. It was like, oh, the cat is 14, but in human years, if you convert that, they're actually not 14. You know? I think they did have age. I remember that I had to remember everyone's age, and they had like some kind of weird fucking like loophole. The Latina is right there, and people are going for the cat. Yo. I unlocked the memory. I unlocked the second memory. There was a sequel for this game. There was a sequel. This got so controversial on Twitter. Because... how do I get the art? I need them all at once, I guess, because it wasn't as popular as the first one. This one was so controversial because of this girl. They put a girl in the hijab, and people were like, "Fuck, man." It's okay. I don't have the 18 plus thing on. Because the thing was, oh shit, I remember. It was half that, and the other half was that her whole personality was that she was a sex fiend. She was a nymphomaniac. That was her characteristic. That was like one of her core characteristics, where she was just like, I love watching porn. I love gooning. I love, yeah, no, that was it. I think that was it. That's the only thing I remember. I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I played this until full, to be honest. I don't really remember the characters. I don't think I even played this, period. I think I played this like a little bit. I don't think I wouldn't play it. Oh, I remember. I think it was like a tag team, because it says double date here, right? I think if I remember correctly, you had to get 2 girls at once. So instead of having those one person at a time, it was like 2 people, and that's why I wasn't very interested, because I was just like, this is basically a harem with like less buttons. I don't like, you know, the first one at least like we can get the girls individually, and this one it's like 2 at a time. Not tag team, 2 at a time. Transphobia. Oh yeah, I think one of the characters were trans. It was because of 2 characters. Like, it didn't really do much. But, you know, Twitter being Twitter, like, yeah, this is for the fetish, but, well, how do I say this? Some people, they don't want them to be fetish, right? Oh, I think it was Polly. I think Polly was trans. And she was I think she was a company woman. Like, she was like she was like a CEO. She was a porn star, or like a semi-porn star. These 2 were from the previous game. She was the goth. She was the other girl, like the etc. Like, really weird, like, makeup, really weird clothes. I forgot, like, there was like a kink for this. I forgot what it was called. She was the garu, you know, garko, with like the Japanese makeup. She was the Polynesian / like Southeast Asian / like Hawaiian Asian girl. She was the alt goth girl, and she was in spandex. She was like the 70s spandex girl. Can't look at many women. Ooh, you don't wanna be caught looking at these women in particular. Say what like, bro. I remember the game wasn't as fun as the first one because it was a lot of like you need, like, I don't know, they kept putting 2 characters together, right? They kept putting, like, I think this is how it was, like, these two, and I was kind of like, I don't know, man, it just seems like a lot. Like, three is a, like, I don't want to be the third wheel here. I do remember liking this game though, the honey one. What was this called one? Honey manager? Managing game. Brooks and Ashley look like daughter and wife. Brooke and Ashley. I don't know, but in the first game there was definitely a daughter and wife, daughter and mother. Jessie was the mom of the girl who looked like a school kid. Honeycam, yeah. I actually like this game because it's fun. The thing is, the concept itself is very, like, scandalous and not a great concept, like, not very family friendly. However, the game itself, I liked it because it was just enough for you to pay attention, but not enough for it to be, like, too overwhelming. Because basically you hire girls, you put them in situations, like, you manage cam girls. You can put them in the studio, you can put them in the cam, like, you can make them start camming, you can put them in the studio for photo shots. You can make them go to the mall, so they go, like, they become more fashionable and they get more simps. You can take them to the item shop, you can take them to the strip club so they're better at performance. The funniest shit was, so you can manage 8 girls at a time, okay? But always in the roster there was an errand girl because some of these girls are alcoholics / cigarette users, okay? So if you run out of alcohol or cigarettes, their stress gets way too high. So you will have to put 7 girls on a roster, and the last girl is just the errand girl. Like, she has no perks. All she does is you hire someone to work in a cam studio, and this bitch makes no money. And all she does the whole fucking day is get you booze and cigarettes. And then maybe buy, like, sex shop, go to the sex shop and buy goods and serve, like, just buy the items. But this bitch has, like, no future in this cam studio other than being a secretary for drugs. I'm not drunk. I'm tipsy. I'm not even tipsy. I'm talking about Hoonie Cam. Hoonie Cam. Great secretary. But the funniest shit is, it's like a universal experience. You play this game for like 30 days in the normal one, and then you have to like pay off debt or you have to make a lot of money. When like gamers hit the 25-day mark, like they have 5 days remaining, right? They start sending the errand girl into the camp studios, into the hotels, into the motels. Like they're doing it so hard so they make the final cut. They like the errand girl is like pulling her weight kind of, but she's just like $5 versus like $500 based on like how much like outfits or how much stats you put in them. It's such a universal experience. It's always either Tiffany or Nikki, because they're the only ones who don't drink or smoke. So they're so easy to get because they don't get high on their own supply. Update your streams to mature on YouTube. It's fine. We're not like actually watching weird stuff. I did put it in the pinned comment. Right? Right, guys? Did I put it in the pinned comment? I did put it in the pinned comment, right? Why? Is YouTube telling me I can't do things anymore? Well, they always do that, but... Wait, shit. I did see a lot of videos and YouTube itself, like, take down channels. Because I think on Twitter, I remember some VTuber was complaining because they put an ASMR video and it was kind of just like, you know, one of those like mommy says goodnight videos, and they took them down. Did I say anything that was I don't know, man. I didn't show them porn. I just showed them very harmful materials. I did say not to play the games though. Also, if they want to play the games, it's on Steam and you have to be of age for that. Skirting. Skirt, 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 skirt. Little Timmy's first addiction. Bro, they're on Roblox. They probably have various addictions at once. Stop. Don't do the fucking salute me, bro. I'm not going anywhere for now. I think. I don't know. What are the rules? What are the rules? Hey, at least I'm not going to get copyright struck, right? Also, I was showing photos of like 6 pixels. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm not getting cancelled. I'm just gonna get like deported off YouTube. Okay, so like, okay, my question. I know it's my channel, but like, because you said this, it got me thinking. So when there are like no 18 plus topics, right? Because I do agree that maybe talking about cam girls is a little bit skirting the rules. When they say like no 18 plus, now I'm wondering what they want their lives to be like. Like, I understand they say that because they don't want like people to show tits on stream, right? Because there's a lot of those like raunchy or like sloppy ASMR videos. But I do understand that if they do try to grab like a larger range, is it that they want to have people who are just like JoJo Siwa all the time? Oh my god, imagine if I was a family-friendly YouTuber. How would that even work? How would that even work? I feel like that would be the boringest shit to be ever streamed alive. The whole name in the game is advertising. You don't make channel money if you aren't really, because that's true. It's I think it becomes a problem like later on in the years, because I did see a lot of those, like their initial videos got them cancelled. Honestly, if I start doing good, I might start deleting all the videos because I don't really remember what I used to say. Concerts evolved. Back in the day, concerts were targeting adults. Now it's like what they want is more age appropriate, right? For everyone, like E instead of R or M. They always want E. Only gameplay, no funny. You know what? When you say imagine not being able to make dirty jokes, you know what kind of fucking jokes there's gonna be? Chat, I'm gonna start burping in the mic. Grah! I'm gonna start farting in the mic. I'm gonna start like burping and farting and sharting in the mic. And they're gonna be like, that's appropriate humor for a 5-year-old. Yes, that is rated E. I approve of this. I approve of this, VTuber. And I'll catch you next time, Emma. It's fun catching up. I hope you have a wonderful life. Charge gullible young people as highest price if they want and parents are paying. Bro, that's credit fraud. That's literally credit fraud. Super family friendly, make off at that's the weird thing though. So like I understand family friendly, but if you try targeting kids again, then that's completely unmonetizable. It's crazy sometimes. You're at work right now. I imagine everyone's at work when they're watching me, because like when I used to watch a lot of YouTubers, it's like I was at school. Like I can't do anything. I can't really do it at work because they have my IP, but anywhere else I'm just watching these like fucking 5-hour videos nonstop. So okay, let me see. No farting in the mic, please. Don't worry, that's not my humor either. Because you know, once you start farting in the mic, then they have another question to ask themselves. So like, if you're farting in the mic, and 80% of chat is like, that's so funny, ha ha ha, I'm laughing at fart jokes. But the other 20% is like, if I pay you money, can you send me the audio files of your fart? Will that turn into adult content? Because I can see that happening. I could actually see that happening. Noodles, I know you don't watch me at work because you watch me at 3 a.m, bro. No, I know people would pay for fart balls. This is why I set this example, because I know it's not completely fake. I know. Girl, if there's people who are buying fucking bath water, there's people buying farts in a jar. If you start fart content, I'm gonna start farming fart content, guys. Watch me. Oh my god. I did that with my mouth, I swear. Ew, skunk bottle. Okay, so here's the thing. We have like, let's say, I can't fucking type it. We have R content, you know? R is just like against TOS, immediately out. Immediately out. You want to do R, you gotta go to Pornhub for that shit. And then we got M content, like dancing, a lot of like skimpy clothed girls, gimps in fucking latex suits, I guess. That counts as M. I don't know what the rules are. And then we got like, well, if I say like it in terms of movie, this is T, like for teens plus. So I think like 13 and up. I think like 14 or 15 and up. They're developed enough to know how to use YouTube, but not developed enough to be an actual adult. And then we got like kids. This is basically E. For everyone, there's no exchange. But to be honest, I feel like T and E are almost the same. Because even if they say E, they're not actually talking about kid content. Because kid content is like right here. Like this is for like babies. This is like Ryan's toy review. You're telling kids how to like steal money from Roblox. It's 6 a.m, bruh. Does fart quality matter? Like fart connoisseurs, that premium for nice? I'm sure they do. I'm sure. I don't know who, I don't know what, but I'm sure that exists somewhere. E doesn't mean everyone? Really? I thought. What did E meaning? Yeah, everyone. Oh, early childhood. let's say like safe for everyone, but not like trying to get babies or trying to be a child channel. This is like you are old enough to know how to use YouTube instead of like, oh, pretty buttons, and start watching Baby Shark. So they don't want this for sure, of course. They are kind of trying to find the good middle ground for safety for this, which I understand. But then if we go to E and T, it's just like, what the fuck are you streaming, bro? Oh shit, what the fudge are you streaming? Are you gonna unalive yourself? Are you gonna... Shit, what's the words they use? Are you a corn star? Are you going to commit Sudoku? Like, oh my god, bro, just speak a normal... just speak normally. Stop. You can see my emotes. I can't through my OBS, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Everyone can watch it. It's different for some people. No, I meant E in terms of rating. Like, for like... not mature. So E means from 10 and up, I guess, depending on the movie definition of it. Cocomelon! Cocomelon is here. E is for eat. Is that what they want? They want me to do fucking mukbang videos? Girl, mukbang videos aren't for E. Because then another issue that comes in is like, some people just normally watch mukbang. Like, I can watch mukbang videos on a normal basis. But you get those like 10% weird chatters who watch it like as end content. They're like, I love it when she fucking slurps that. I love it when she makes that lip smacking noises. Can you make it louder next time? Please? Can you put more audio in ASMR? It's like... At a certain point, you can make a fetish out of everything. So even if they have ratings like this, like, oh, like ASMR content is okay, this content is not okay, then you will 100% have people who will capitalize on like sexy ASMR content of eating food, like eating a burger. No, I'm gonna lick a lollipop for 20 minutes and start moaning. You know? I don't know. It is so hard. Food Wars, man. Food Wars is weird. It's too much moaning. I remember watching it because I really like the creativity of the dishes, but then it's just like everyone's having a food orgasm and they're all moaning, and I can't watch this in public because they think I'm just watching people get off eating, which is true, but I don't want them to know this. Vote for free. Hey, my rating system is funny, not funny. And sometimes if it's so not funny, it goes back to funny. Go into ASMR. I did hear that, but I did hear one other unfortunate thing is like VTubers who do ASMR like content. Two things happen when they're doing ASMR content. I think their average viewership is like at least 10 plus, right? Because there's a lot of people interested. And then when they're doing normal content, like any other, like they're just doing gaming content or they're just doing just chatting content, it's just like one viewer or something. So people are like, oh, do I have to go back to ASMR content where I get like more viewers? But when I do anything else, it's like back, like into the fucking ground, like into the fucking cement level. Yeah, they falter. You have whimpers down, you're branching into moans. Godspeed, you're gonna get all of that, all of those viewers, man. Just start ASMR content, but with Dark Souls. Try not to swear challenge. 2,000 to 700 viewers. You get 2 ASMR microphones. Yeah, but they're like really cracking down on ASMR videos on YouTube. I saw like a creator tweet about it, being like, my like video got not copyright, like it got struck of like against TOS, and like their channel is gone. It's just completely gone. The Woo mic. I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know what the fuck the Woo mic is. I don't get ASMR, to be honest. because like it doesn't gross me out. Like eating sounds don't really gross me out, but I did hear some people be like, I like it because it gives me the tingles. I don't know what they mean by that. Like I don't get tingles. I'm just like crunchy pickle. Can I get more crunchy pickle, please? Can you put some mayonnaise on it? Can you put it on a sandwich? It's not me listening to the music. It's just me like requesting other food items. Please eat it with some kimchi. Can you have like a swig of beer? I can't eat right now. There was 10 hours of ASMR content? No, I don't know. ASMR in a relaxing way. Okay. I feel like ASMR has so many genres, right? Because for me, when I have trouble sleeping, I will listen to rain noises. I don't know if I count that as ASMR, because in my head, when I say ASMR, it's like literally... I guess there's two ones where people are tapping on the phone or like tapping on like cans. I do understand this. It's like little noises. But then there's a second ASMR that this one I don't really get, where people are whispering on the mic, right? She looks like a dick. They're whispering on a mic, and I don't understand the whispers. I'm like wondering if people are like ASMR gives me the tingles means like this type of things, where it's like object matters, like physical things, or if they're talking about when people are whispering. Because when people are whispering, I'm just like, get out of my fucking ear, bro. Like, can you not? Chill, just yeah. So I don't know if that counts as ASMR, because for me, this is what I think when people say ASMR content, especially in like the content creation sphere. But even this, I don't really get. Object ASMR. Can I introduce you to Object ASMR then? Okay, let me think of what was it called again? This is Object ASMR. You'll like it, right? You have to like it. You said you would. ASMR. Just making sure you hear the sounds, man. Wait, no, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the one where she's cracking an egg. This is like peak ASMR, and like they just started making this. Maybe it's this one? No. No. I don't like it when they whisper, man. Wait, whoops. I can't type for shit. I remember watching it on Instagram and then immediately following them, but it's been like years. It's not this one. Oh, I think it's this one, but it's... Oh, okay. It's a reaction video because I can't find the other one. Oh, this part. He's just fucking berating you with that egg. She's just fucking violently attacking you with the egg. And it's still not opening. This is when I was like, okay, maybe ASMR can be fun. Cause it's ASMR, bro. She wants you to be into the what do you call? She wants to make sure that you're in the in the video that you seem and feel heard. Get your protein. Fun fact about this YouTuber. He did a crypto scam, and he was one of those YouTubers who are like, how do I say this? Like, very, you know, like, I'm so humble. Like, he was a really big streamer. It's like, I'm so humble. I would never waste my money on this. And I remember watching him for a lot of videos because he's very traditional. So he's like, I don't like it when my woman wears shorts. I don't like it. Like, if it was my girlfriend, I would never allow that, because I would never, like, I trust my girlfriend, but I don't trust other guys to not, like, sexualize her and look at her. And if I do that, like, yeah, that's how I knew him, because he was in a lot of those type of, like, video streams. He made a cryptocurrency. He ran from it. He got called out. We found out he was using a shit ton of money for, like, luxury goods, and that he's not the person he is, because, like, you know, like, when people are like, I love my fans, I'll do anything for my fans, and then, like, behind them it's like, stupid fucking simps giving me their money, how fucking stupid of them. It's like that type of thing got called out. So he stopped streaming, and then he came back. Damn, when he came back, people were like, what the fuck happened? I think he's still doing things like Rogan Paul, maybe. Hey, see ya. God, I haven't seen him in a long time, because he used to be like one of those top streamers. Yeah, he used to be one of, like, those top streamers with, like, you know, whenever someone says something and then there's always like, oh, this person against liberals wins every single argument. He had those type of fans, you know, like, I don't. Hello, Angel. Hello. I'm doing random rants today and yesterday. It's a continuation. I don't like certain fan bases where they're like, oh, the streamer's so intelligent, you know, everything the streamer says is so correct and it's so, like, amazing. I'm just like, bro, they're just a person. Like, they're just saying things that they believe in. And, like, I hate it when they have chat communities where it's like base takes, like, look at this person destroy this, like, that's why I didn't really like those political commentary videos, because I remember when Ben Shapiro was, like, a really big thing. It was basically, Ben Shapiro doesn't care about facts, like, you're wrong, and look at him take down all of these like liberals, and, like, there were so many compilation videos of him doing takedowns on liberals, and I'm just like, can you guys just chill? Like, that's just okay, like, he won an argument, but you guys are acting like he was a god for decimating this 20-year-old. Like, okay, ma'am. Okay, sir. That arrow is so embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I used to watch his videos because I know it now, but back then I was like, look at him use logic to win arguments is how I saw those videos as. But then the older I got, you realize it was less about him utilizing his logic. It was more about them cherry picking people who are who feel like really passionately about certain things and they can't articulate their points very well. So it sounds very unprofessional and they don't really get their point across and they start yelling at things. And I'm just like, you're like a 40-year-old man arguing with like a 20-year-old college student who barely knows how to articulate. Like, good for you, man, you know? It's, oh my god. Well, back then I was like, oh my god, look at this man decimate them in conversation. Maybe that's how I should do debate. It's like, it wasn't a debate. It was just him stating facts and them not knowing how to reiterate, because I think a lot of people who went to those panels, they didn't want to actually debate. They just want to feel heard. So I don't think they did that much research on like the topics in question. He was fooled by, I think Ben Shapiro stopped being like the what do you call it, like a social icon, like a political icon, after he said that comment about, well, for me it was then when he started saying those comments about like housing. I forgot what he said. He was just like buy a house or something, or like you can just sell the house later. Or he said some like very deaf, like tone deaf thing like that. And I think that's when a lot of people were kind of like, what is this man talking about? You know? They like basically the fan base that grew up with him grew up. Period. Him and Elon Musk was reverted in the internet. Yeah, Elon Musk. Oh my god. I remember when he was like the cool figure. I honestly don't remember Ben Shapiro's like arguments at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember them. But I just remember like him shutting them up, because basically they just started yelling. So if the opponent starts yelling, it's kind of an end game, right? Because once they start putting emotion into it, it's like you can't, like, you know, there's no talking, because now it's just emotion. So I don't remember what his statements were. Like, I don't remember what his beliefs were. I don't remember what they were arguing against. But now I just remember it being a very much waste of my time. So I don't like watching like God and political commentary. It's so like a little bit like, I don't know. Because there's no black and white. Sorry, I'll stop about this because I guess it's technically politics. There's no black and white things about policies. If there's always good, there's always bad. So like it's always like great to see like the positives and the cons, so you can make a more informed decision. But it's more black and white these days. So I don't know. It is what it is. But damn, I didn't think I would actually like watch videos of like fucking Ben Shapiro. My wife's a doctor. Oh, I remember after I wasn't watching him for like so long, I remember it was a Homer Bomber? Bomb Homer? Home Bomb Homer? Home Bomber? I completely forgot his name. H-Bomber guy. Not the bombing home guy. I think this is like when I actually caught up with the whole thing. Because before this, I was just like, he was just like literally just a fragment from the past. He posts like one video like 2 to 3 years, but they're like 6-hour videos. If you guys are a fan of like really long content, I have another person I really like, Quentin Reviews. Who's gonna buy the Bells bed? Aquaman bed, yeah! Oh god. That's when I realized, because I'm not really familiar with that country's politics, I was just like, even though I'm not familiar, this sounds wrong. This sounds off. I watched all of his Victorious things because this is part 1 of Failure of Victorious. It's 5 hours, 30 seconds. This one is 42 hours. Don't say political stream. The only political I know is there like a food that starts with politicals? But thanks for joining, Noodles. I'll see you next time. It was like 8 hours, 4 hours. This one, I think he made it with his dad. It was like a 42 hours of how Beverly Hillbillies changed everything. And it's actually 42 hours. He actually put 42 hours of video content for the fucking Hillbillies. So I kind of enjoy his videos. And then during these videos, he will start putting segments of Garfield, because he like something reminds him of Garfield, and he'll go on a 30-minute tangent about Garfield. Like, I would never go on a tangent because me personally, I'm very linear like that. I have like various things I say in a very precise, concise, linear fashion. I would never go on tangents, but you know, to each their own, to each their own. The only pole I tackle. The only pole I tackle is Sister Pole. Let's go. That's what Noodle said, not me. Of course, of course. I love my content. I hate it when there's like 6, 7 though. You know what? iCarly multiverse videos are great. Yeah, because you can see him go crazy in real time. It's great. If you're ever on YouTube and you're on shorts, right? Because shorts are very sporadical. These days, I use this function very often, which is literally don't recommend channel. Like, there are some channels that are just like TTS, like translated about like a real event, but like there's already a short of the real event, and they have the gall to fucking they have the gall to use the storyline of this short into their own short using TTS by fucking explaining the situation when you can just watch the short. I'm just like, I hate your ass. Ooh, I don't know him. Oh my god. Is he the Michael Reeves of Apple? Sorry, I don't consume educational content anymore. I'm only fart brain right now. Only fart brain. Funny chemical guy. The only chemical guy I know is Vsauce, and he's no longer funny, he's just scary. He's scary and suspicious, and I can't stop watching him. Vsauce, Michael here. And then he's like 600 pixels into your face. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Bibinose. God, I don't understand why so many people hate Bibinose. Is his music that bad? I like listening to his music. I thought his music was pretty professional, I guess. But then again, I do like pop music. I don't hate pop music. Salt? Who's Salt? Oh my god. Do I know Salt? Oh my god, it's Paco! Oh my god, I remember playing this game. So many VTubers, so little time. I will say, don't quote me on this. Don't clip this. I'm not that big of a fan of VTuber singing videos. Like cover songs, especially like if they're corpo or like if they're very big. Like, cause I mean, not all VTubers, but some VTubers I hear are like, you know when they have like a very iconic voice? Like it's not like daily, you don't really hear it like all in the open, like often. It's like very like low pitched or very high pitched, like super high pitched, and I'm just like, sometimes for me personally, it doesn't really translate well into songs. So I'll listen to some of them, but not most. Every song you heard was kind of mid. I mean, I liked it for like the upbeatness. You like the... Yeah, I think I end up not listening to them. Like, I see them on my timeline and everything, but I don't think I ever do click on them. I think the only person I used to listen to, she was like a cover singer first and then turned VTuber, but Raichi was my childhood. Like, oh my god. I think back then, I listened to her so much. I do love the videos though. The animation videos. See, they go crazy on the animation quality. You think you know her? Listen, if you've been on the internet for more than 10 years, you know her. Let me show you some of her older videos and then newer videos. Because older videos, she was just literally a, like, what do you call it? Like, Vocaloid cover artist. And then in her newest videos, I think she still does music, but she is a VTuber, and she definitely, what do you call it? Collabs with a lot of the famous people. I think she did a collab with Ollie. She did a collab with like the other semi-corpo current indie VTubers. You don't know her? Listen, if you were a specifically young Asian girl who liked anime and Vocaloids and cover songs, you would know her. How dare you not meet all of these conditions? You've never seen her. Well, technically, I've never seen her either. I just saw her because I was trying to listen to her older music because I was like down memory road, and then I was like, wait, she's a VTuber, and that's how I knew she was a VTuber. Like, it was 8 or 9 years ago. Like, I'm Glad You're Evil too. I think she's I don't know if she's the first, but she was like the first one I know that covered this song. But like, Stronger Than You. Remember Undertale Stronger Than You? This was 10 years ago. Thank you. You want to see something cool? Now no one can see you. Now no one can see your messages. I'm just like, hey, who said that? Let me delete it real quick. You watched some of her covers? Yeah, because she does a lot more covers. Try to be inappropriate. Just try. I got the manual blocking right now. I'm Stronger Than You. Yeah, exactly. Like Astronauts. I literally didn't know she was a VTuber until I had to go back and to see her like older videos. I'm just like, who is she? Like, what am I looking at right now? Because I remember the name. No. What else was there? Tsundere rap. What do you mean I watched this? Wait. I don't believe you. Are you saying I watched this? When?
Once upon a time I heard that you were into me. Ask if I like you, I'ma say yeah, bet to me. My face red, eyes slightly.
Wait, I think I did watch this.
That I might like you back. Baka, hit him with the yada. Don't know how to act right. Come on. Big Mac getting really angry. You went asking me to be your kanojo. Not that I want you to or anything.
This is giving me like old school vibes of like, if you put this on 4chan, you were the girl. This is reminding me, do you guys know Nanners? The VTuber? So I knew she was like super controversial, but I didn't know why, like at all. I was just like, because everyone was like, oh, she's so like chud, she like her fan base is so chud, and I'm just like, is she? Because I remember watching like a lot of her gaming videos, and I'm just like, she doesn't seem like that type of VTuber. And then I had to go look at her older videos, and the reason people hated her, like, I think people still do, like some people still do, like they don't accept her or whatever, it's because she used to post on 4chan, and she was like kind of at the start of her career, she was like unfortunately linked, like unfortunately her fan base was very 4chan, and then she didn't want to do that anymore, but people were still like, oh, but she was 4chan once, and like they still bring it up, I think. But I thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting because of the whole dynamic she had and how people still didn't like let it go. You browse 4chan? I tried browsing 4chan once. It was so complicated. Like, I was so curious because everyone's like, oh my god, 4chan is like the cursed site. Oh my god, 4chan like kills you. Like, if you say 4chan 3 times in the mirror, like it'll fucking kill you and then goon on you subsequently. And I was just like, what's 4chan? I'm so curious. And I went to 4chan once, and I'm just like, I can't fucking navigate this system. This fucking sucks. I hate this green text bullshit. Like, green text, be me, be straight by the end of the fucking story. Maybe I'm a little bi. Like, I don't like, bro, just write like a normal person. I kind of don't like 4chan, like the whole aesthetic of it. It's so, I don't like the boards. It's so inefficient. She got filtered. I'm sorry, I don't have like 5 hours to spend on 4chan to find like one coherent post. With Nanako. Nanako? Who's Nanako? Oops. Yeah, basically I watched this video and I was like, why does she have so many videos? Because I think basically she started posting for 4chan, so she had a lot of like controversial like videos, because that's what was popular on the site, right? And I understand a lot of people like bring that back. But other than that, I don't really watch her. I don't watch a lot of VTubers, unfortunately. Unfortunate. I'll watch like videos, but I don't think I watch gaming content anymore. Oh my god, what is Jacksepticeye doing? He was my childhood. You like green text? I'll watch them if they get I'll read them if they get popular enough that it'll come back to like the mainstream, like Reddit or like Twitter, but I'm not gonna like dig for fucking green text, bro. Ugh. Oh my god, he's still uploading so often. Because he used to upload every day, and he was like, I'm gonna upload every day. And I'm just like, damn, bro. Oh my god, his videos are so long now. Because he used to upload 20-minute videos every day. Yes, this is Jacksepticeye lore. Bloodborne movie. I heard Mark's movie did pretty well. The Iron Lung. I'm not gonna watch it because I don't like horror, but I didn't hear that many bad things about it, because whenever a creator, like usually like a YouTuber or VTuber, they make anything, the worst, it's either like cringe or boring, which I think is the worst contenders. Because when the internet is saying it's cringe, I have a tendency to believe them, yes. But I kept hearing like really good things about it. How scary is it? Just plays and sends it to his editors. Ah, because when you said movie, whoops. I don't really know how he would do that, because I don't really see him as a terror. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe I'll watch clips of it and not really the movie. If it's a lot of gore, I'm not gonna watch it. He has autism? Damn, so many life updates I'm having from this thing. Unless you hate the slide. I don't hate the sight of blood, but I do hate horror movies that overuse blood, you know? I'm okay with 1 gallon, but you put in 5 gallons, I'm just like, I don't like you, too much blood. Producer is different role, more logistics. Oh, I feel like he could do that then, because he used to have like a coffee brand. So logistically, he has experience, technically speaking, I think. I don't know how different it is from a coffee brand, though. I wonder if he still has it. Setting is blood ocean. Can I get a suit? Can I get a swimsuit, please? You want me to just be there with the blood? They're so chill. I feel like a lot of male creators are... I don't know. I don't know that many female creators, actually. I think a lot of female creators I used to watch weren't gamers. They were like all pretty people, because I liked looking at pretty people. It's true. It's true. Gamers. Oh god, I only watched those 3. Jack, Mark, the Pewds. Gamer Grumps. I used to watch Marcia. Susie a little bit, like she is the wife Aaron. Not really my style though, because she was very goth, but I liked her outfits. RT Game is like the only gamer I watch these days. I don't really watch Call Me Kevin that much. He's another Irish one. Rin Penrose. I'm watching her fucking Peggle series. You know, I was like, I wonder why I watch so much RT game. I wonder why like Rin doesn't come up in my comment section, like in my fucking algorithm. Bitch, she's fucking playing Peggle, the 2002 games, and she's fucking playing like goddamn like Plant vs Zombies, the 2008. Of course she's not in my fucking For You page. She's playing fucking Henry Stickmin. like ma'am. Maybe something in the 2020s, please? Nah, she's fucking playing Peggle and Peggle 2 and Pizzeria, please. Drift King, oh my god, I know so much RT lore. Our VTubers, female creators, I don't know, oh, shit. I think for me, I watch a lot of female creators in total, but they're not gamers. Like, I watch them for the other content they make. Oh, I love Micah Tours. I'm not into sewing, but because of her, I kind of wanted to get into sewing. She's so funny. She'll make like 6 outfits just because. And she has so many birds. Watch her do birds. I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
If you're like me, the first time you realize this body, you'll have to break it because all you see is the name of that woman who's been confusing symbols. There were scenes in inconsequential places, and there were no scenes in places where scenes showed up. Needless to say, Snoop is a kitten. I posted this snap to my Instagram story. Unsurprisingly, I received oodles of DMs asking me to recreate this look, and you know, since I'm moving in a few days and haven't packed at all, I thought this was how I would be spending my time.
I think that process was actually more helpful, but it was a better waste of my time than working.
Now, I don't like puzzles, but I determined that this one would be solvable with enough breaking on my hand. I'm not getting subtly more one day off the posters too. 15 minutes. I crafted a duplicate code of this bodice by breaking a bed sheet over my dress frame and then gluing all the fabrics to the top center, where I painted and traced, then traced an imaginary slip with the correct shape. Then I unpinned it and cut away all bunch of slipper. I cut along the fold of my fabric to ensure symmetry on both sides, because symmetry is an intelligent sounding word. Now to replace our bunchy flipper with a smooth fitting flipper. If you don't have a dress form, no problem. Just have a friend smooth out the fabric on your flipper. A dress form is a plate and dress. After cutting out the fluff bodice piece, take a moment to ponder what type of person needs to sleep on that bed sheet before you got it from the thrift store. Then draw a line and arbitrary, but you will then stick with it.
I believe in female gamers, but they're fucking playing Peggle, man. I believe them if they're stuff. If they didn't fucking play Peggle half the fucking time. I used to watch manly gameplays, but he's doing a lot more gore videos that I don't. The gore video games that I don't want. I was locked in. I was learning how to sew. I can't sew, man. I got a fucking sewing machine because my friends like inspired me because they like know how to sew, and one of my friends literally sews their own clothes, like clothing that they can wear outside and not be called like, did you get that from the drugstore? Like actual clothing. And I got inspired and I bought a sewing machine that I never used. PopCap arc? I don't know what that means, bro. What's PopCat? Can she kind of like play games from 2006, 26, please? Why is she playing the fucking spelling game? Why is this girl, why is this man, why is he playing this fucking Wordle game? God damn it, Red. God damn it. I'm gonna watch that later though. Stop playing Peggle. Stop playing fucking Peggle. Because the thing about Peggle is you have to pay attention. You can't just not pay attention. Oh my god, VR chat, no thank you. VR chat scares me. Today you fail. Oh, what's the world today? Let's see if we can get the wordles that Stigmit couldn't. Fails. Bro. Outer Wilds video. Yeah, because we played one playlist. Now we get so many Outer Wilds. Let's do... Pine. Piner. E? Yeah. Fuck, I forgot how bad I am at this game. Steam. When I did A's. Oh my god, you believe in me, Wordle. You know, every time I'm on fucking Twitter, everyone is like the Wordle engineers or pedophiles. I'm just like, what is happening? No, not even pedophiles, sorry. They're like sus people. Like they're so sexual. I'm just like, what? What games are you even good at? Peggle. What do you mean good at games? That's optional, Bran. If you watch a VTuber and hoping they're good at games, that's on you. That's on you, bros. It's so real. That's a name. Oh! I was just fucking around. I was just fucking around. Or sorry, Fori, Lori, Corey, Tori, AIO U XURE Curry. Oh, I love curry. It must be. What do you mean it's not curry? Gory. Oh, there's an A. Oops, I forgot about that. Huh? We're really gonna do this, huh? Okay, we can do this. I have all day. You don't think I have all day? This is called brute forcing. We love brute forcing this. Oh my god, hi. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Did you get agree? I was not gonna get that if I didn't fuck around with more. I didn't know Marie was a word. Okay. So nostalgic. It's Persona, baby. It's Persona. Let's do the horse wordle. Thank you. Now we're gonna do the horse wordle. Not world. Dying from sleep deprivation. I can't even make fun of that. That's so real. No art? Hey, look at the title. What did I put in the title? Read it. Read it carefully. It was written... What did I put in the title? I don't remember. What's my title, man? I guess we'll never know. We'll never know what the title is. Do the... ... please. Oh my god, you're right. Let's try horse for the horsel first. Oh my god, we got a horse! We got a horse! We're so good at these games. We got a horse. That's it. Yeah, this is horsel. If this is horsel, what did you think it was? Of course it's horse. It's always horse. Every day is horse day. I want to draw, but I gotta feed my brain. I mean, you can't talk to me about drawing right now. I didn't promise anything because my title is literally written. Remember what I drawed? I don't. and it's true. I don't remember because we didn't do it this stream. Did you try thigh or ment? What's with you and thighs, man? This is like the second time you've talked about thighs. What a weirdo. Everyone point and laugh. Everyone point and laugh at that man right here. Would you show us your old art? I wonder. I have a lot of my art on Reddit. Oh, not Reddit, sorry. I don't use Reddit. Twitter. Job. No, thank you. Do you guys know that meme? When someone's like, something, what are you guys doing? It was on Discord and someone's just like, job. And they just immediately replied, no, thank you. And it's like, no, I'm at my job. I'm not telling you to get a job. Oh, we can, I forgot. I had an old art account. Well, not old. I still use it, technically speaking. I make so much BL. Lionel Messi? The sports player? The soccer guy? This is all Alien Stage. I love Alien Stage. What's BL? Boys love. Men loving men. Sometimes women loving women, but mostly men loving men. As you can see. So like when I was drawing my VTuber, it's just like, wow, when's the last time I ever drew boobs? Literally. Verbatim. Oh, I used to do you know Natsume Yujinto? I used to be in like the little like what you call it, like give take art, give take things. And I then tried to do more studies. I did one study one time and never again. It's a lot of BL. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's just more BL. I like how this one came out. It's like the first time I was like, oh, I actually composed something. And then I never did it again. I never did it again. Don't look at My Hero Academia art, please. That was a phase. Oh my god, when I was actually trying to draw boobs. Hatsune Miku, is that you? It is. Exactly, but as you see, it's very little boob all the time. Great, thank you! This was when was this? This was like 2020. I don't post that often. I think I started posting because of streaming now. I think, so my thing about art is like, I'll draw, I like art, it's my hobby, but I don't do it consistently. So I'll draw like for 3 weeks every 6 months. So I'll draw like 3 pieces a year. It's very sad. This is my Kaichi art. The smart kid not understand how he's losing to me who's eating the pieces and not looking. It's literally this. This is literally the plot of Kaichi. They don't understand, the opponents never understand, but Kaiji's just, you know, cheating. But then again, they're also cheating. It's cheat the cheaters. You can bully me into it? I don't know. Cause I used to draw a lot because I had that, what you call it, like, as you can see, like, it's the same fandoms repeated. Like, I had a fandom, but now these days, I don't feel anything. I don't feel emotion. I'm very dead like that. Draw professionally, but my brain always thinks that's a hobby. I mean, you can try. Like, you can always put portfolios. And if that happens, then you can actually draw professionally. But unless you get hired, maybe you can keep it, like with a job. It's always it's always like, if you get hired, you will. If you don't, you don't. I think that's the only difference. I do have to shout out My Hero Academia. It gave me motivation for like at least 3 years. This is Agretzko. Manaka. This is Todd from Todd. This is a rat. This is a girl talking about how she loves funny girls. And I agree. Sorry, there was no one to ship. There was so little character. Okay, but another thing about me though is I'm very bad at shipping. So if I get influenced by other artists, that's how I start shipping things. Because a lot of the times I didn't used to ship things. I used to ship things after like watching other people get shipped. Consistent happen. Yeah, like you get motivated when you see other people do it. She made her heart soda. Stop saying heart soda. That was another, like, that was just a PNG. So much. I made pie. I remember this. This was really fucking good, man. This is like chocolate ganache with whipped whipped Earl Grey cream. Goblin these nuts. Sorry. It's just a it's just a reflex. Men in maid suits. Can't hate them. This is also kaiji. Oh my god, kaiji. I used to draw so much kaiji. They're actually really ugly IRL, but I just drew them anyways. Love is War. She kind of turned out ugly. This took me so fucking long, bro. This is Kaguya, and this is I from Love and War. Vodka bottle? I don't think so. I don't drink vodka, unfortunately. I was trying while I was watching fucking offline TV. Oh my god, 2020. I drew Deku. More kaiji. Kaiji and a kaiji. It's all kaiji. It's all kaiji from here. You can still see kaiji. Let's see, like later on, you kind of see me, like it's Alien Stage, but I don't even fuck with Alien Stage that much these days because it's over. So, maybe one day I'll do more Alien Stage. She's so kaiji pilled. Shh. It used to be my favorite manga. And then I didn't like the arc that they were on. It was too slow. Everyone should watch kaiji. Oh my god, everyone should watch kaiji. It's so good. I think, okay, my most popular tweet was this one. Because I drew a bunch of adults hating on a child. This is my most popular tweet. I feel proud. Hear me roar. Every other tweet has like 10 likes or something. Sometimes you got an idea, you just gotta draw it out, because honestly, I like drafting. I don't like fully drawing it. Like even this is like so half-assed. Yo, better you get a good banger than a bad banger. Do you know, like whenever I'm on the fucking For You page, it's like the worst bangers ever. And then it's like, oh my god, hit tweet, and then later on it's like, community noted, this person is a scammer. Kill them on sight. You either draw it or lose it. Yeah, I don't have that much motivation. Like maybe if I get into a fandom. Hashtag they found me. Oh no, which they? This, like, you see this? This is a banger. This is a banger. I want the For You page. It's not that bad, right? It's okay. It's okay? It's okay? It's okay. It's okay? Okay, Twitter kind of actually spares me. Because mostly, like, I would say Asian artists have, like, a really good, like, a spoiler tag, but a lot of EN artists don't. And I'm afraid you probably won't see anything, like, too much, but... No, I won't. I'm gonna see it myself. I'm gonna see it myself. Oh, that's not even that bad. It's just this. It's basically, it has like scenes in it. I think this is the only person I actually buy comics from, because they do, like, their writing style is so my is like mwah, 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 you know. All right, I'll get you next time, Angel. I'm probably gonna end stream soon too. I actually buy their comics because they write stories based on this fandom I really like, but sometimes depending on the artist, sometimes the stories are like too sweet or they're like too hardcore. But this artist, personally to me, their stories have like a really nice mixture of angst and wholesomeness that I'm like, okay, like they like, they're really cheap too. I think they like each page, like each like not safe for work page at least, because they do a lot of just safe for work stuff that they just put in the internet sphere, but they're slightly not safe for work stories. I think each page is around 50 cents. So if they have like 11 pages, right, but they like show 3 and they like are selling 7, it's like 7 times 50 cents. It's not even like $5. So I'm just like, I want it. Give me, feed me. I want this now. Give. Hence that's one of the artists I buy from. Also, it's easier because they're Korean, so like I don't have to do fucking PayPal payments. Oh my god, Blast from the Past. This is Noble. Oh my god. He really hasn't changed, like, at all. Because I'm an adult, man. I'm not a child like you. Are you a child so I can ban you? Who? What is this? Oh shit, is this underboob? Is this against TOS? It is showing underboob a little bit. Oh no, I'm gonna get cancelled. I'm gonna get swatted. Okay. I streamed a little bit more than I was gonna. I'm gonna go finish my beer. Thank you for joining stream and my chat and me going crazy. Why is your gym progress on Vtuber Model? Because that's how you get fans on Twitter. There's so many Twitter, like, if you want to get more fans on Twitter, you need a Vtuber model and like objectively, this one, underboob, objectively sexy body, like skinny tummy, big boob. If you're a guy, muscle, abs, maybe belly, like if you want bears, people who are into bears. But those get a lot of traction. But if you don't get traction, that kind of means the internet thinks you're not that good looking. There's 2 types of post comments you'll get. If it's from like an attractive like belly post, it's like ooga, ooga, eyes emoji, heart emoji, yeah, slay girl. If it's like a normal body post, it's like 2 likes and like maybe like a you go girl. The internet is harsh. It's a harsh world. Me, bro, I'm not gonna show you me molding. I'm taking Minoxidil right now. Just talk to me after I go to Turkey, okay? Because okay, last one. I think Amelie basically made a post, which was because she's both IRL like what do you call? She doesn't hide her face. She's like a very well-known voice actress, and she does VTubing, so she's like very free with everything. And I think she posted something which was like, VTuber, show me your face, or like basically like show face, who this. And a lot of people were like, there was 2 responses. One was they were actually doing that, and the second one was you know, privacy is so important. What if they get doxxed? What if they get stalked? What if they get harassed? Like, how are we gonna like deal with this? Was the second response. I don't know, like, if you want to do it, you can. If you don't want to do it, you don't need to. Like, see? Like, she just has her face everywhere because she was also an IRL streamer first. Imagine redacted. World hunger. Who's hungry? I like her though. She's very like, I like her voice. I think she was Marie from Biskdol dub. But you'll see a lot of those. Oh, I think it was VTuber versus IRL. Please don't give me anything too weird. I'm hoping. Isn't this Emeru? But this also used to be a trend, you know? This trend, yeah. See, it keeps repeating. Like, okay, maybe I'm a little afraid to go down. No, I think this was a joke post. I'm pretty sure this was a joke post because there's a lot of like, this is me IRL, and they put like Ryan Gosling on it. This is Emeru and not me. This is a joke, by the way. No. Of course, Emeru is still like a IRL streamer. It's one of those haha funny moments when you think they're Emeru, but they're not. And I get updated on like more smaller VTuber lore because there's this guy who keeps making fake accounts over and over again to harass people. And I think the worst screenshot I saw them post was like, hey, like out of nowhere, hey, let's collab. And they were like, I don't know, maybe not. Or like, I don't think they responded. And they were like, I'm gonna be famous, you know, I'm gonna be corpo soon. You're gonna fucking regret this. Bro think he's a fucking villain. Bro think he's in his fucking villain arc right now, for real. It's so cringe, man. Sometimes VTubing, the whole industry is so fucking cringe. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I look at it and I'm just like, you guys are cringe as fuck, bro. And then I look at myself in the mirror and be like, what have I become? I am the cringe. The guy with the doorbell? Who's the doorbell? Who's the guy? Am I cringe? Am I cringe chat? I'm not cringe. I'm just... Ah, shit. What's a synonym for cringe? Spicy? No. I'm losing brain cells. The one that looks like a Wojak. They all look like Wojaks, man. I fucking hate the Wojak meme. They all look so ugly. Tangy, shut the fuck up. This one, he's literally this, oh, I'm gonna be so fucking famous one day, you're gonna live to regret it, I'll kill you. Oh my god, Wojak memes are so ugly, man. I can't preface how much ugliness there is in Wojak memes. Okay. I actually streamed a little bit longer than I was expecting to. Thank you for joining my streams. I'm so glad we can end on the Wojak. It's like, you know, we look at Wojak and we feel better about ourselves. I'll see you guys on Monday with Persona 4. And let me just raid and run. Wait, did they finish? No, they didn't. I will raid and run. I will catch you guys next time on Dragon Ball Z. Bye bye.